my docks here, but I got a new little layout here, as you guys can see. So that's nice. You know, a little overlay. I slapped it together in Photoshop, so it's a little, but it's good. I actually like it. I like how kind of simple it is. So I'm gonna fire up Skyrim and get going here. Just gotta wait for a minute for that stuff to get all fired up. All right. All right. Let's check out the mods real quick, see if anything needs an update. I don't think they do. They seldom do, but you never know. We just finished the dungeon where you go down and find that the alright, doesn't look like anything needs to be updated. Right, what's this? 350 plus NPCs converted to PC presets? This does not work with any other preset modification. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, we just got the little note where you're supposed to get the horn. We're going to move on to the next part where we go talk to Delphine over in Riverwood. I really just want to complete the Unrelenting Force shout before I move on to other stuff. I kind of want to rush to get some Dawnguard content in because I want to move Robin over to Vampire. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, here we go. Hey, Gage, how you doing, man? Actually like seeing you in here. It's like a soothing balm. Alright. So, I am currently working on getting myself up to the 50 subscriber count. So I've been kind of working hard at that, and then doing the 7 different streams in the certain time period that they have. Once I get that stuff, I'll be able to do the affiliate thing, and then presumably kind of like expand certain aspects of the channel. Still kind of learning all this stuff for the first time, so it's an experience. It's a good way to go about learning. So instead of fast traveling over to Riverwood, I'm going to run over to Morthal real quick so I can kind of show off a little bit of the mod that actually makes Morthal look kind of cool. Gage, I don't know if you know this, but McBoggin is actually my wife. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that. I'm pretty sure I introduced you guys before, but... Okay. Like I was fairly certain I introduced you. I just couldn't remember. My memory is not the greatest. Yeah, this mod from Morthal makes it much better. I really want to actually get a house over here after I like I want to work on getting Thane status in a couple of these places once I've gotten the Unrelenting Force stuff all squared away. So Morthal doesn't normally have a wall. Has a wall now. Got the little logging thing here. New buildings. This house over here, I think, is the player house for the mod. So I think this is the player house for the mod, but you gotta get the Thane status, I think. You got some stuff here that you can use. Grinding stone, chopping some wood, tanning rack. Pretty useful. Boyfriend since the 2nd grade. I like this little drawbridge. I don't think you can actually bring it up, but it's a cool concept. Secondary wall. Some guard towers. Pretty cool there. They've actually added kind of like a little market on the main road. It's pretty sweet. I don't know. I think this was in the original, but the inside actually does look, better this time. The wall goes around the whole thing. We've got a sky shard over there that we got to grab, actually, so we're going to go do that. Even with all the walls, though, this place is still vulnerable to dragon attacks, so just like Falkreath. So you just got to be careful, because dragons will come down and kill your precious NPCs. So we're going to hop the wall here, grab the sky shard over here. Thought about not being cool. Alright, so now that we've kind of had a look around how Morthal doesn't suck now, we're going to pop over to Riverwood and get this stuff going. I normally don't like using fast travel because I play the majority of my Skyrim stuff on Xbox, and fast travel on that is just load screen after load screen after load screen. But on PC, it's pretty quick, pretty efficient, so I actually do use it on PC. I mean, I still do prefer kind of just running places and exploring, because even now, after like years later, I feel like I'm still discovering new crap in this game. I think one of my daughters is watching me stream right now. So hello. Alright, so we're gonna go in here. We're gonna talk to Delphine. She's gonna go through the whole thing. We're gonna have to go. Oh, she missed it. Hi. Hi, Buggy Bug. Alright, so we talked to her.
You're that visitor been poking around. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
The one on the left is over here.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so
Nice, Gage. I appreciate it. What are you working on for writing? Is this for future episodes of stuff?
Follow me.
Alright, we're gonna temporarily turn off the horn quest.
Close the door. Now we can talk.
Gauge your interest stuff. Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna have a little hostile talk with Delphine here.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
Me too, but I'm sure for different reasons.
I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just
They seem kind of like nice guys.
Does that make me Dragonborn too?
I mean, no, it makes you a thief, so I should probably just kill you, but what do you want?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you.
Okay.
I just need you to hear me out.
All right, well, let's,
Like
I'm
I said
listening.
in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
I mean, I guess that seems kind of fair, but how do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
I can handle your bitch ass. Don't worry about it. Why did you take the
I
horn?
knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Mm-hmm. So, why are you looking for the
You
Dragonborn?
remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one who can kill a dragon.
And so ends the tale of the dark elf crust nugs.
Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Can I devour it? Yes, I can definitely devour dragon souls.
Good. And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Are we're going out to eat? Is that what we're doing? So what's the part you're not
Dragons
telling me
aren't
here?
just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Where is my... Where's my Discord? There it is. Okay. Wanted to get my Discord back here. Alright, there we go. Okay, what makes you think dragons are coming back to
I know
life?
they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty.
Oh,
and I figured out where the next...
I mean, that's odd for a lot of different reasons.
We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Oh, we're going to succeed, alright. I've been around the block a few times. So at the end of the last stream, actually, right when I was going up, I was at the very top of High Hrothgar. I was almost to the end, and a dragon attacked me there. I've never been attacked on High Hrothgar before. The terrain actually makes it very difficult to fight dragons because they can just kind of hover, like, just out of reach. And even with being a mage and having all the range stuff, it was still very difficult to take out a dragon while it's just hovering around, picking at me from a distance. Alright, so where are we heading?
There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Okay, that seems... Alright, well, let's go kill a dragon.
Get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Alright, take your time. Are you, is it alright if I just,
That's better.
Alright.
Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Ooh, I could take all these? Nice. Alright. Svenari, if you're not following me already, you definitely gotta. I'm trying to get to that 50 follower count. Let's see if I have it. I don't think I have anything to disenchant, but we'll see. Oh. Alright, I do. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and disenchant that one. We gotta keep the hood because it's the only thing giving us a little bonus magicka right now. Pretty magicka starved. Need to get some more grand soul gems here soon. I need to get that soul cloak spell if I can. Alright. Let's skedaddle and go kill a dragon.
Kynesgrove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go my own way. You move kind of slow. Alright, Kynesgrove. Kynesgrove is over yonder. Okay. I think I will go over to Darkwater Crossing and then head north from there. Alright, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it then. Just want to make sure. Trying to get to that 50 count. I'm actually not far off. I only need a few more. Alright. We head north. That thunder, though, on this mod is so good. Like, that's genuinely some good thunder right there. Alright, we are close to a dragon. It will probably pop down to give us a hard time, so... I can hear him floating around. We'll see what happens. I'm not 100% sure that I can fight a dragon right now, but we'll see. Elder Gleam Sanctuary. That's a lot of dragon's tongue here. Okay. Oh yeah, he's on the hunt. It looks red from here. He's coming in. There he is. All right, here we go. Roll with the lightning bolt. Then we're going to hit him with one of these. Potions. Throw on one of those. Throw on one of those. I don't think I have anything to resist. Oh, I do have a resist fire. Okay. I'll grab a couple of these. Potion of the Warrior, one-handed weapons. That ain't gonna help me. A little bit of minor healing. Let's throw this on him. Well, let's put it in both hands. There we go. I need a little bit of more potion here. And then we're going to switch over to the magic, seeing as the crackle isn't on him anymore, and we're going to use lightning bolt. And we'll finish him off with a thundercrack. Downside of that spell, you got to be mad close for it to do anything. Alright. Yeah, I have the Ordinator's skill tree on there as well. Oh, I gotta get... Hey! It's your boy. Let me unmute you here if you're muted. We're just gonna give you the roll. That way you're. There you go. You should be able to speak now. I hope. I think. If not, let me know. Alright. Alright, we continuing on. We're gonna have to head up to that, hold on. Alright. Let's figure this out here real quick. Rolls.
Okay.
There we go. There was an option just to set you up, so you're good.
Okay.
There we go. Yep. All right. I got it fixed. What it is?
Hey, man. How you doing?
Just rimming that sky.
Play that again.
I'm actually really enjoying it on PC, just because I don't have like these ridiculous load times, and it doesn't crash nearly as often.
Right. I have to do it on the VR.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to do the special edition one too, but you're not allowed to use mods for that one. On PC.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. Like, doing it with mods made a lot of achievements easier to get.
Yeah.
I actually started playing Remake again yesterday, continuing my hard mode playthrough, because listening to the soundtrack really got me in the mood to play it. So I did, like, Hell House not too long ago.
Yeah,
Hell House was really, really difficult. It only took me 2 tries, but, like, on hard mode, he spits out tonberries sometimes.
Whoa, damn.
So,
I mean, that's already a difficult fight. Like, it's not.
I mean, on the first attempt, I didn't have Aerith with Raise, which Cloud was the only one with a Raise materia. So, like, the tonberries aren't that difficult, but like, I couldn't see one because of the way the camera was positioned. So, like, it chef knifed him from off screen, and he went down, and it was like, okay. And I was like, okay, I'll raise him, and it's like, oh, for some reason Aerith doesn't have Raise. So I'm basically screwed for this attempt. Then on the second attempt, I mean, you use triple slash a lot because that ability is unbelievably good.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
Like, as soon as he'd spit out the tonberries, I'd triple slash, and it would actually kill all 3 of them.
Nice.
So I didn't have to really deal with it, and he only did it like twice.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, the first attempt, he did it right away. He didn't do it right away on this one, and it came down, though, to where, like, both of them were pretty gassed on MP. Like, Aerith was under 10 and Cloud had like 20-something MP left.
That's rough.
And you have to use magic and shit because, the way the fight works, like, when its windows change colors. I only had fire on, so it was like I always had to wait for the rotation to get to where I could use fire on it. But I got it.
I do? Wow. That's rough. I mean, I wouldn't, but someone in the chat says I look like I would rape them. That's brutal. I mean, do I strike you as is it the hoodie? Do you think it's the hoodie?
Would Law and Order SVU cast him as a rapist?
Oh man. Maybe. I'd be the one where they desperately try to make you think that I'm not the guy until the last 10 minutes of the episode. But the audience can totally tell, like, you're the guy. So. Yeah, they're watching me stream up in the living room right now. They're using the Twitch app on the Xbox.
Yeah, so I haven't really been watching streams at all. Like the last month.
Yeah. That kind of makes sense considering, stuff that happened,
Right, right, yeah.
A dragon, it's attacking.
That you don't sound super upset about that.
Flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound.
What, not watching streams?
What it's doing up
No, I talked to these NPCs to spice it up a little bit, and she's like, the way she says that the dragon's attacking, she's like, it's attacking, and I'm like, all right, like, you don't sound super afraid, but
your entire village that is only 2 buildings is being burned down. So
I have a mod, I think, on this one that might spice up Kynes Grove a little bit. I like a lot of the mods that build up the towns, like really give them kind of like interesting.
Look at that big bastard.
yeah, I like the ones that will add things. Like there's ones that will add like trees and stuff into the towns and make them look more like they built the town around the forest.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go and we're gonna kill another dragon. Alduin, you Jimmy Rustler. Come here, let me zap ya. Yeah, you don't care. You don't give a damn.
Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alright. Let's get to it.
What's he looking at?
He's looking up at Alduin. They're having a little chat here.
You gotta find me a girl that will look at Alduin. Look at me the way that dragon looks at Alduin. That's what I was trying to say. These Coke coffee drinks are actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like, like Monster coffee, where it was just, coffee, basically. But it's actually like Coca-Cola with coffee flavoring in it, and it's actually really good.
I always forget that this dragon that he reses is never particularly difficult.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like one of the first dragons to fight in the game, so it's not that tough.
Whatever,
Like the main
Delphine.
story.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you I'm the Dovahkiin. Yeah. I love how everyone in this game spends a lot of time like telling me I'm not the real Dovahkiin. Like, how dare you call yourself the Dragonborn? And it's like, but I am. I am the Dragonborn. Yes.
I am the chosen one.
Go ahead. Whatever you want to know.
In most video games, they always kind of treat you like you're a piece of garbage through the entire game.
Yeah, everyone's telling me like the Mirac's like, how dare you call yourself the Dragonborn? Alduin's like, how dare you call yourself the Dragonborn? And it's like, dude, do you know how many of your brethren I've already slain before I even got here?
Yeah.
Alright.
They do that all the time. They all treat you like every accomplishment you accomplished wasn't that great compared to the trial that you're about to take.
And we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
All right. Who are the Blades?
Nobody even remembers our name these days.
Yeah, I don't know
We
ya.
used to be known across Tamriel.
Never heard of them. They don't sound like they were that good.
Yeah.
Those days are long gone. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do.
Okay.
We never found one until now.
All right. Well, what's the next
First
move?
thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons.
Mm-hmm. I think it was that other dragon.
If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Okay. Wife is saying that the sound for the game itself is pretty low, so I'm going to check out the mixer here. Open volume mixer. Let's see. Skyrim's at max right now. Let's see here. It might be a OBS thing. Let's take a look here. We'll goose that up and see what it does. Yeah, okay. What makes you think Thalmor behind it?
Nothing solid yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over.
Well, they're assholes,
When
so
the dragon
obviously.
attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on.
Yeah.
And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The
First time you're walking past them on a road, like a public road, they tell you they'll beat your ass if you don't just keep walking on this public road.
Alright, so why are the Thalmor after you?
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time,
Because I'm a
it was
woman
true.
doing a man's job and they don't like that.
So we fought them in the
I can see the
shadows,
Thalmor
all
being like
across
that.
Tamriel. We thought we were
They're
more than a match for them.
pretty
Like-
xenophobic, aren't they?
Yeah, but I could see like the Thalmor being like within their own society, women are beneath everything, but to every other race, they still consider like their lowly women to be better than whatever you are. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, our lowliest woman is better than your highest man.
Straight white Nord man is lower than
Yeah.
their women.
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim.
He does have a
Yeah.
point. They do all
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
They could teach me.
Like, you don't even look in their direction and they'll like stop to tell you that they're gonna fuck you up because you're interfering.
Yeah, I'm just like walking, and they're like, get out of here, and I'm like, dude, this is the road, like.
This is the one road that you shitty Nords made going from this major town to this major town.
Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long.
All right.
Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Hey, you're telling me. All right, now we're gonna head on up to the Greybeards. We're gonna get the last part of Unrelenting Force, and then we're going to start doing some vampire stuff. I want to do some Dawnguard stuff. I want to make Robin a vampire, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's switch quest lines here. Move away from diplomatic immunity, because that's a really, I don't like that quest at all. Like that specific one where you got to sneak into the Thalmor embassy. It's
Yeah,
just,
that one sucks.
I don't like that one at all. Alright, we're gonna head right up to High Hrothgar. I have the mod that adds extra patrols on the roads, so you can get like Dawn Guard patrols. You can have like larger squads of Imperials that fight with squads of Stormcloaks, and you'll have like active fighting for the forts in the.
Right.
So it's pretty cool. It makes it feel more like there's a war going on.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I
Yeah.
mean, this game is much better with mods.
Yeah.
Want me to enter your code right? Don't put hyphens on it, and then when I put the hyphens in there, tell me that that's wrong.
I think that one person who basically said I would look like a rapist just came in to say I look like a rapist in the left. I don't know. I can't see if they're still in the chat.
I can find out. They are not.
So they just popped in to say that I look like a rapist and then left.
Yeah, apparently.
Awesome.
I wonder if they do this in multiple chats or if you were specifically singled out
Yeah.
amongst streamers that are streaming Skyrim.
Yeah. I hate having to wait for NPCs that just kind of move in a mosey.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, Iron Gear, let's do it. Let's do it. Give me the juice.
use unrelenting show to speed him along.
Just throw him down the hallway.
I think you can do that to them, can't you? You can use unrelenting. They can't die or get hurt by it, but they'll just like get ragdolled from it,
Yeah.
and then they'll just get up and dust themselves off.
Yeah.
We would speak to you.
Okay.
Stand between us and prepare yourself.
Oh, you're gonna be like, speak to me. Alright. Alright, let's, They just start talking to me and it's like, I'm like, oh, I'm tripping on acid now. Charlesy in my head. Iron Gear, no. We done?
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar.
Can you use a different verb than tasted?
Like anything else?
Really anything other than telling me that I tasted the voice of an ancient man?
Alright, we got all of Unrelenting Force. I'm going to unlock the Frost Breath too.
Yeah, those ones are good. Frost and Fire Breath are both really good.
Yeah. Alright. So I think we're good there. I think we got it. Alright. So now we are going to set up for Dawnguard stuff. Where is it? Oh, I gotta do Meridia's Beacon. Because I want to have Dawnbreaker for Dawnguard stuff. So, all right, we're gonna do a little.
This is extremely good against vampires.
Yeah, it really is. Like I'm gonna make her a vampire, but you still have to fight vampires, even as a vampire. So, because normally I go Dawnguard instead of vampires. So, but I will never go Stormcloak.
No, me neither.
Other
than the one time.
Yeah. Your wireless mouse should still be with your computer wife. One of our eldest was messing with it earlier. So all right. So up here? Yep, up here. So we don't have anything. We're gonna have to take a trip to Solitude.
I like that your eldest can hear you calling her out.
Yeah.
on the big screen.
All right, we're gonna go do Morphall, and then we'll bounce up to the place, Meridia's temple.
I'm also sending you a message.
On Discord, or?
Yes.
Oh.
It's something you can answer after. It's not
Oh, okay.
something you have to worry about now.
All right. Alright, here we go. On our way up to Meridia's place. Come on. Okay. Womp womp. Alright, so we're gonna bounce through this swamp here. Oh, spiders. How much money do I have? Alright, I'm gonna need to grab some stronger lightning spells, I think, because...
You can also get Serana by doing this, and she's like the second best follower in the game, so...
Yeah. The best being Carjo.
Yeah, sure. Damn right, motherfucker. Not even close, either.
Yeah. Serana's AI is just generally better than others because they wrote her like after the fact, so
yeah. So they made her like have better AI, and she also has like a lot of dialogue she'll go through.
She interacts with the environment better too. Like she'll just do random
like
stuff.
Yeah, she'll like go sit down or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just nice to see like AI do that.
The Immersive Citizens mod gives most of the NPCs other stuff to do, but in
makes them more like they were supposed to be when they were first describing this game before releasing it. They were talking about the Radiant AI and stuff, like, oh, they'll do stuff while you're talking to them, and it's like, they do stuff, I guess. Like somebody will be like working at the blacksmith table or whatever, and that's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab that stone. How far away is the stone? I want to tag it. I don't know if she's on her phone or if she's on her computer right now.
I mean, if she's looking for the mouse, I'd imagine the computer.
Yeah. I was playing Age of Empires 2 last night.
Yeah, sometimes I think about just popping into that game.
Yeah, it was... I was really salty because I just set up like this one-on-one match with AI, right? And I was playing against Chinese AI.
Right.
And
they start with extra villagers.
So I was basically playing this one game for hours because I'd come in, I'd wipe everything out, and the dude wouldn't surrender. And I'm like, why? So I'd just keep going. And he'd eventually like push me back because he'd have like these forces that just kind of come out of the dark, out of nowhere. And so I was like, okay, all right. So finally I come in with like trebuchets, the siege onagers, everything. I'm just mowing everything down, absolutely razing his whole civilization to the ground. And still he won't surrender. I take out
probably
like,
has one thing. It's like a very specific thing to get the win condition for them. So like you have to like make sure you destroy one specific thing so they absolutely cannot build anything else.
yeah, I was like mowing down the. Normally it's like town centers. Like once you get their last town center, they'll be like,
Normally,
all right,
yeah.
we're done, you know.
But
in
it's
this,
like they get resources given to them automatically rather than actually having to farm them. Like they'll still farm them, but they like get them automatically. So even if they have a villager and they should not have any resources, they'll still find a way to have that villager be capable of building things.
yeah. Oh, troll. Did not see you there.
Fire magic, buddy. Yeah, I was doing there's one achievement in the game for like killing 2,000 units in one match. And
Wow.
I like did it where I set it up against like 3 okay difficulty AI, so they would actually send things at me. And I just built up like an army that was strong and could just push them off all the time, and I just let the game basically kind of play itself for hours. And eventually I ended it, or it ended itself, I don't remember. And I finished at like 1988, and it was like, okay, well,
That
I never want to do
sucks.
this again. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going for hours just trying to take this dude out. And I was like, he had like almost no buildings left. I took out like 6 or 7 castles. He had like 5 town centers. I just kept going, and he just would not give up. And so, you know, I finished the match. Eventually, I'm like, yo, it's 2 a.m. I want to go to bed. So I just resign. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing this anymore. So I just give up, and it gives you those like...
He's like, I'm bleeding, making me the victor.
making me the victor. And so...
I love it. At 2 in the morning, you're just like, all right, I'm gonna give up. Like it's like you've been kicking the shit out of this guy,
Yeah.
and he just keeps getting back to his feet, but he looks like complete shit.
Yeah.
And eventually, you're just so tired, you just give up and go home.
Yeah.
He raises his hands in victory.
Yeah, I was like... So eventually, I go and, you know, I'm just like, all right, I'm done with this. And I look at the post-game stats, right? Now, the guy had gotten to the Imperial Age only like, I want to say 5 or 10 minutes in. Like, it was quick. He got to Imperial very quick. So I look at the posts, you know, post-game stats, and he's like, I looked at the thing, and he didn't get any stone.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
So then he had all those castles, so he was just like trading it at the market?
I don't know. It said he didn't collect any stone, despite the fact that he was...
Yeah, castles, like you said.
Yeah, he had like a bunch of castles. And so... I don't understand how it was he got to the Imperial Age without having harvested any stone. You know what I mean? And he had quarries in his... area, like right inside where he was, and he just had left him alone. So I don't know what how that worked out.
Right.
I hate when slaughterfish aggro me because it's like I'm sitting here like trying to... I'm just gonna leave. I hate trying to chase down slaughterfish inside the water.
Yeah, and they'll aggro you, and for some reason it won't drop.
Yeah.
For a while.
So yeah.
You can't fast travel.
I looked at when I was looking at the stats, he had raised only one of my buildings, and it was a guard post I specifically put out there to bait him. Like, specifically, right. I had...
Yeah, because they'll fuck with stupid shit.
Yeah. And so I had done 147 of his buildings.
Yeah.
And he just did not give up.
Game, though.
Yeah. I'm like, why? All of my stuff was like 4 times better than his. Right. The only thing that was better was that he hit those, benchmarks before me. But he didn't have to collect those resources, you know? Like, how do you build 6 castles with no stone?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
He'd have to have traded in at the marketplace, but stone's expensive.
Yeah.
Or they do cheat for the AI and just give them resources.
That's
Because,
it.
like, they build things too fast on harder difficulties. Like, you can't get to the point that they are. They'll have, like, within, like, 3 minutes, they'll have, like, a barracks with an already decent man-at-arms army.
Yeah. It's because they don't have to. The AI doesn't have to move its screen around to look at things
Yeah.
and click on them.
Right,
you
it
know?
just inputs everything automatically.
Yeah. What's going on over here? Guy on a horse, some Imperials. Maybe a noble being escorted? Probably. Seems likely. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, it's just a noble, it looks like. And whoever that woman is. Are you? Oh, you must be out. You're going to the Dawnguard Castle, right?
I'm going
So you're out in the
to
corner.
Meridia's thing first.
Oh, right. You already have
She's
the
gonna-
beacon?
Yeah, I got it like pretty early on. It was like that first bandit
Look at my
camp.
temple lying in ruins.
It's so weird how random that fucking thing is. Because I've had it be like a ways into the game where I would suddenly come across it and I'm like, oh, I totally forgot about this thing. Because a lot of the time you get it like pretty early on in the game. I think there is a certain condition for getting it. Like you have to do something before it'll spawn in containers.
It might be the Dragonstone. You might. There's a lot of things that rely on
Yes,
you.
I think you do need to do that first quest. You're right. Like you have to do the Dragonstone quest to get a lot of shit to happen. So.
Yeah. All right. She's gonna pull me up into the sky. We're gonna have a little chitty chat.
It's time for my splendor to return to Skyrim.
Yeah.
But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within.
You know, you could calm down. You know, you don't have to yell at me. I'm right here. You brought me up here to yell at me.
My shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like necromancers
Worse
either.
still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the defiler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll do that.
Of course you will.
What's
I
rubies?
have commanded it.
No, it has nothing to do with your whatever.
Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkarin destroyed.
Yeah, I could do some rumbies if you want to do some rumbies, if that's what you think will
Is my temple, and it responds to
be tasty
my
for you. We could do some rumbies.
I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light to my temple, and its doors will open.
My friends that live out there now have been like, it's really great here. Like, there's like so much to do, and there's like so many places to eat and shit. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, when you're comparing it to Maine,
Yeah,
like,
but
honestly.
I don't think they've lived anywhere else, so I think that's why
No,
it's like so much.
Well, Abby's lived elsewhere. Like she lived in Spain for like
Alright.
a year, so it's like it was different there probably, but it's like this is another place within the same country. So
Yeah. They're also down near Salt Lake, so
yeah,
there's a
True.
lot of options down in that area. We went for Valentine's Day. We went to this Japanese place that's down in Taylorsville, which is like right next to that area, and I can't believe how good it was. You know, like normally I'm not super big on Japanese food. I'm kind of like I'm very tepid on it. I don't do
I
sushi.
like it. I just don't like. I hate sushi. Like I don't
Yeah.
like sushi at all. But like, there's other Japanese food that's good.
Yeah, it was like we had some really good food there. It was very nice. I'd like to go back at some point.
Yeah.
Well, that guy had a lot of money on him.
It's a lot of money to them.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to them. So we're basically just going to run through here and kill a lot of undead stuff. A lot of the shades. I forget how we open this. Is there a switch?
Fold my clothes while I'm here.
No? Oh, I think it's this thing here that opens it up. First try. Alright.
Batman.
Just throws a bunch of crap at the switch and eventually hits it. First try. I love just like how self-aware the Lego Batman is about like what Batman's sort of become, you know, and they're like mocking it, but also like having some fun with it.
Yeah, I respect when they do stuff like that.
Alright. Heading on down. I'm gonna kill some shades and stuff. I always forget these guys don't have much worth taking. I should probably put this on. Just because I'm going to run into stuff over and over while I'm down here.
Arby's, huh?
Oh, man, why do they want Arby's?
You guys remember the last time I had Arby's? The time before that?
And the time before that?
Yeah. 2 times, dude. I don't even think it was the same Arby's.
No, it wasn't.
Both times I got the same thing, different Arby's, and got like food poisoning.
Yeah, the last time I went to Arby's, it didn't work out for me, actually. Like, I could taste something kind of off about the wrap I had, but I was like, man, I'm just hungry. I'm just going to fucking eat it, you know? Yeah. And I ended up, like, with the Hershey Squirts all night.
Dude, it was awful. I was, like, throwing up. Obviously shit, and it was terrible, terrible.
Yeah.
It was like food poisoning, basically. I felt, like, really bad.
Yeah. It was not great for me, so I'm kind of like... The thing is that the Arby's here is not bad. I don't usually have bad experiences with it, but it's like when they screw up, they screw up. It is not. Yeah. It's not like a small screw up. It's always significant.
It will be significant.
I told you about the last time that my wife said that I needed to pay her tribute, right?
Yes.
She did it again around Valentine's Day. She said something about paying her tribute. I was like, tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Mankind ill needs.
Like fucking, the way we say it now, it sounds Shakespearean, like it's from the movie with fucking Leo.
You have to.
Sounds like
you have to.
It sounds just like the way they did that movie, because they did it where they were trying to make it sound like
conversational.
Like, yeah, conversational, but like they tried to make it sound like the lines were being said like like the play, but also like they're from the streets.
Yeah. But yeah, I said that to her again, and she was just staring at me like I'm gonna kill you.
Dude, you can't not fucking.
I can't. Yeah, you can't not. Like if someone says it, you gotta go. You gotta do the thing.
Julie, do the thing.
Do the thing.
Still haven't finished that show. I tried.
Yeah.
Again, I got to like season 3, I think, or something like that, or book 3, whatever they call them.
Do you just not like it, or you get sidetracked?
It's more sidetracked. I get sidetracked a lot when it comes to TV and stuff. Like, I just will not finish things. Like, I watched, like, the first 3 episodes of WandaVision, haven't touched it since.
Oh man, it's getting good too.
It wasn't that it was not interesting either. I actually really liked it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could tell like in the first like episode or two that they were gonna do some weird shit.
Yeah.
I'll have to get back to it eventually. I just don't know when. I just haven't been interested in watching TV really.
Yeah.
Been mostly just like playing games to keep my mind off shit.
Yeah. The last episode for WandaVision, I think, is next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then, I'll see if I can catch up by then. Well, I won't get to see that. It comes out on Friday, right?
Yeah.
I'll be there on Friday. I'll be in Utah.
Nice. What's your itinerary for when you're here?
When I'm there, I have no idea. We're gonna be trying to do some stuff here and there, but
So I know you're going to their place
spend it-
first.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at their place, and I do want to come there to see your daughter on her birthday.
Yeah. They can come too. We like them.
Yeah. Oh, well, they'll have to. They're gonna kind of have to. I'll need a way of getting there.
Yeah. We like them though, so we like it's something that we could have invited them regardless, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like, my wife especially likes them. She thinks Abby's the bee's knees. So
She kind of is, really.
she's all right.
They're
She brought me to Sam's. I was just like, yo, I could really go for a Sam's sandwich. Like last time I was up there, I was like, I just want to have a Sam's sandwich. Like it's not as good as literally any other sandwich I've gone to anywhere else, but I really could just like go for one for the nostalgia. And she's like, all right, let's go get one. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And we just went out and got one.
Yeah, dude. Like Sam's is just it's a place that exists.
I wish we had something like that here though. Because
Yeah.
like where I'm at,
Like
we
a
don't.
place that just does like kind of pretty basic things like that, like
Yeah.
sandwiches or pizza, spaghetti, shit.
Where it's got kind of like that House of Pizza vibe to it or something, you know.
Yeah. They have a lot of house of pizza places here.
Like you can't get bucket spag anywhere here. Like,
it specifically said on the sign that one day when I went in there, it said Buck Spag, and
Yeah.
I named a coach in Madden Buck Spag.
That's hilarious. That's funny. Buck spag. Yeah, I was telling my sister, I was like, because you know she wants to open a restaurant, or
Right, yeah.
even just like a food truck or something. I'm like, you could do something like Sam's. I mean, she could definitely do it better than Sam's does it, which is what's cool. Like I know she could do it better than Sam's does it because I don't like their spaghetti sauce, like at all. But
No, it's gross.
I know she could do it better, and if she did, I think it would do really well, because there's nothing like that here. Like you don't even it's not a high bar. There's no bar. So it would be pretty easy for something like that to do well here. She wouldn't have to really go out of her way.
That seems like it could be a pretty simple idea for a restaurant that could get popular there because it's not something that's actually done.
Yeah, it's not like a common thing that you find everywhere. It would just
Right. So,
And I was like, oh, if you set it up with like DoorDash or your own like in-house delivery or something,
Yep.
like you have like all these big families around here that are
you can set it up through apps too. Like there's apps for delivery and shit other than DoorDash and stuff like that, where
Yeah.
you can like put it through. You can do it your orders through their app,
mhm.
and that's a good way to get your business kind of noticed.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be hard, like, with how many large families that are here. Like, you set up a thing where it's like, yo, you can have a bucket of spaghetti, like a family deal, where it's a bucket of spaghetti, and then some like breadsticks or something like that. bam, people will be sold on that alone. You're just giving them like a ton of food that's, you know, just deep and cheap, you know?
Deep and cheap.
Deep and cheap.
Jesus.
It evokes a very...
One way to describe a prostitute.
Oh, no.
FF14.
Unlock. Trap trigger. Master. I don't think I'll be able to do this.
Wait. Oh, that was in fucking August. Jesus. That was weird. I don't know. I came across messages in your Discord as I was clicking through channels.
Yeah.
And one of them was like, what do you think about doing FF14? And I was like, when did you ask this? It was in August.
I don't think the spaghetti would have to taste amazing, is the thing. It wouldn't have to be amazing. I mean, you just would have to not screw it up.
Yeah.
It would have to be better than Sam's, I think, because Sam's
It's more about the convenience of not having to cook your own spaghetti for your family.
Yeah.
You just get a shitload of spaghetti. And it's not even expensive. Like a bucket of spaghetti isn't that expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, is that...
Oh, is Kurt's that place you guys tell every time we like drive by it, you tell me it's not good?
Yeah. It's not. And it's so highly rated in like every app, and it's
yeah,
just
you've told me, you guys have told me like everybody around there loves the place, but it's terrible.
I think they just pay for good reviews.
Possibly. I mean,
Most of the time,
if somebody would pay me to lick their balls on fucking Yelp, then I would take that one.
Yeah, anytime we actually go there, it's most of, or we don't normally. So the last time I went there, I went with Buggy, and we only went there because we walked by it all the time to bring her to preschool. That's how long ago it was that I actually went there. And so we would walk by it. She wanted to try it, so I was like, okay, we'll do that. But when I was there, it was like, most people were there to get shakes or like freezes, floats, things like that. So
like Sonic.
Yeah, like Sonic. But their
that's
food
the only reason
is...
you go to Sonic.
Yeah.
Like their food sucks. You just go to get their drinks and shit.
Yes, Sonic's food varies wildly from location to location.
Yeah,
you
go
can
to the best Sonic in the world, and then you can go to a place that's a total dump.
Yeah.
It's where like meth addicts hang out.
Yeah, it's not great, but so I tried some of their ice cream drink adjacent stuff, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't good, but it's it's kind of hard to screw up ice cream.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult.
I had some chicken tenders there that were all right. Again, that's another one of those things that's kind of difficult to screw up.
Yeah, is that the thing? Is that the thing that Stiv gets when he goes places, or is it Joe? One of the two of them would get chicken tenders whenever they went to a new restaurant or something like that. Like that's the thing that they get to base their opinion of the restaurant on, and it's like that's the one thing that you can't fuck up, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
that's I don't know. That's tough. That sounds like something either one of them would do. Actually,
yeah, I can't remember which one of them it is. One of them does that, but it's kind of like going to a place and being like, "Hey, I brought a box of mac and cheese in. If you can cook it, and then I'm gonna base the entire opinion of your restaurant on how it comes out."
Like, if you don't screw up this box of Kraft mac and cheese,
yeah.
I will sign off on this place, no questions asked. Jeez.
It's funny because, like, for the most part, like, I don't really like homemade mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Like, box mac and cheese is fine because I can kind of dictate how it's gonna turn out.
Yeah. My wife's is really good. She only makes it like once or twice a year. Usually at Thanksgiving. It's like
Pretty sure I've had it. It was good.
It was pretty
Very
good.
Yeah.
I think the only person who's had it who didn't think it was good is my niece. She's the only one who was like, meh.
Yeah, but that's a given. Like,
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay is more acceptable.
Like, he's less picky about his food than she is.
Yes. I think fuck. There was stuff that you guys were making when we were there that she was like, and it was like, what do you mean? This is like the most basic thing. Like every child loves this food.
Hot dogs
It's
is
like-
one of them. She's picky about hot dogs. Like not only
Yeah.
which hot dog it is, but where it's like what
Which, and when you say which hot dog, you mean which of the hot dogs that are in front
Yeah.
of her.
and then which
Is
brand it is, how it's cooked. And it's just like, come on, give me a break.
Brands of hot dogs don't matter to me for the most part. Like, I've had hot dogs that are obviously better than other ones, but like, the only hot dogs I don't like are red hot dogs because they're disgusting,
Yeah.
vile.
Yeah, the problem is my middle child is starting to get kind of that level of picky. I'll give her something that she loves one day, and like the next day she's just like, she hates it. It's like I'm poisoning her.
Yeah, it's gotta be brutal being a parent, but also very rewarding. It's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah. So last time I did this encounter, I told my wife before I was going into it, I was like, oh yeah, this one's gonna be hard because this encounter is kind of always like
With all those like black skeleton things.
yeah. And then you got the necromancer back there that kind of like,
Does a bunch of dumb shit while you're.
yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be kind of a rough one, and she was like, okay. So I go in and I absolutely flattened everyone in the room easily because I was doing an ice mage, and I just came in and spammed ice storm, and it hit everyone through the line, and it just took them out.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I have to do this Abzu fight. It's like right at the beginning of chapter 10. You have to fight the fucking Abzu.
Yeah.
And he fucking molested me. Well, not really. Like, I got him like kind of lowish, but then he like he used that ability where he like has sewer water come out and cover like half the thing. He did
Yeah.
it like a couple times in a row where I moved out of the way of it, and then for some reason it was like a small particle of it hit my characters for full damage and basically wiped the party out. And I was like, okay, I have to recover them and everything, and tried to do that, and like right as I was just getting recovered, he did it again. On the crossbows are super powerful too.
Yeah. There. All right. Let's hit him with a couple of these. How about a paralyzer?
That's what I want to play. Fucking Khajiit. Unarmed Khajiit.
Yeah.
With no shirt. Never wears a shirt.
He's just blocking
just-
all my magic because they can use
just
wards into infinity.
Yeah. I don't like playing against mages, like high level difficulties or anything, because
Yeah.
that's what they do. They can like keep the ward up and then in a millisecond fire off a spell and then put the ward back up.
Yeah, I've had some where it's like it's supposed to take like a second or so for a
Yeah,
ward
like
to
you have to
really
you have
rev
to
up.
charge shit. Yeah.
And
But they don't
I
have
can
to.
blast the thing. It completely destroys the ward, and then by the time I've fired another spell, they've got it back up and it completely absorbs that spell. Each time you use a ward, it's supposed to be with reduced efficacy, but it just doesn't matter to those guys. Like, they don't care.
Fucking Tifa asking Cloud if there's anything between him and Aerith. It's like, oh, I see what you're saying.
What the hell? Give me a kill cam, but then he like healed himself.
Yeah, that's classic Skyrim right there, man. And there's
What the-
nothing else? There sure isn't, baby girl.
What? Did you see that? What? Did you see that? Like, it went to the kill cam,
Flexing.
and then he just like rapid fire brought me down with 3 ice That's... I can't believe that. Because it went to the kill cam, and then it does the slow motion for the kill cam, but he didn't slow down.
Oh, fuck off.
And he wasn't dead either. That's insane.
Guys, don't get hit by that. It hurts.
Alright, we're gonna...
You only get so much MP through the fucking chapter. I can't be healing everybody forever.
Resist magic, and we're going to resist cold. And we're gonna hope that Sparks actually hits a little bit better. Oh shit, I screwed that up.
Backwash. Still hits me anyway. Having the magnifying materia on has helped a lot.
Bruce?
Alright, potion, restore magicka. I don't need the healing one yet. One more magicka. Potion magicka.
Dude, Tifa's a fucking god. Jump away, he's gonna do that stupid bullshit real quick.
Who are you fighting right now?
Abzu.
Oh yeah,
Move.
that guy. I remember that guy.
I need you all to move, please. You idiots. Fucking Christ, man. They just didn't move, so they took the full blast of the thing for 6,000 damage each. And it's like, great job, guys.
Jeez.
Like, come on. You can't afford to have stupid shit like that happening. Like, you have to fucking... Nara's still alive, so if I'm lucky, I can actually have her.
Mokarun's just getting like way too many
the party.
free pot shots off on me here.
Yeah. Oop, you missed, idiot.
You know what? I think I got a bit of, what do we got here? I know I got like a paralysis thing here. I'm gonna take a potion of destruction while I'm at it. Extra magicka. Paralysis poison, yes. There he goes. Alright, let's get up there with the Thundercrack.
Sometimes you just don't know like what they're doing. Like they'll be like facing a target and they'll be like focusing a target and they're like, actually I'm gonna turn on a dime and hit you with this, and you're like, well, I could have dodged that if I knew you were just gonna turn randomly.
Alright, we need more potion of healing. Magicka.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. This time I ran into it and the other two didn't.
I
I'm
got
an
the
idiot.
scrolls here.
This poison damage is doing a fuckload.
Firestorm would take
Incendiary.
forever to hit rev up. Target's pulled into the airway, floating sphere of high mass. Scroll of Oblivion Unbound. Scroll of Twister creates tornado.
I thought you got knocked off the fucking battlefield.
Outdoors. Scroll of Wizard Fire.
Oh, missed.
Alright, let's try this one. Which one?
Oh my god. The only person I should be playing when this happens is fucking Tifa. Holy shit.
Yeah.
The defiler is defeated.
She runs faster. She runs faster, so he does this pounce ability off the thing, and he does a fuckload of damage when he lands on you, and it's like Cloud and Aerith can't avoid it, but Tifa can just run and avoid it because
Yeah.
she's fast.
She's so nimble and so flexible that
She's just, dude, she's so fun to play.
she is.
And like I was saying last night, and I was also like just thinking these things while I was playing, I was like, I really love what they did with these characters, because they were able to like expand upon them and keep all the characters like they were in the original game, and I don't want them to change that
Yeah.
with characters they're bringing in. Like, I'm hoping this Yuffie chapter is just kind of a little off thing, and then eventually they're going to have Yuffie enter the game
Yeah.
more or less the same way she did in the original, where she shows up and steals your materia.
Yeah, I would
'Cause,
really like if she handles a little bit like Tifa, you know, and how like nimble
it's
she
really
is.
quick.
And,
Yeah,
like I would even be okay with her being a little more nimble if she's not doing as much damage, you know.
yeah, which sounds about right for her.
Yeah, it would make her worth having in the party if she's someone who's super agile like that.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want them to veer too far off from the story. Like, obviously the end of the game was kind of like, you know, you're like, what the fuck are they doing here? Like, they're doing a bunch of crazy ass shit and all that. But then I want them to kind of keep it more or less the same. Like, we're gonna go to Calm right after this, and
Yeah.
Cloud has to
I
tell
still
his
want those
story and shit.
basic story beats in there. You know, I still
Exactly.
want the flashback.
Like, I want the game to follow more or less the same story as the original game, where they're able to kind of like expand on it and add other things, because there's a lot of other elements to the game that they don't really explore in the original, but they're there kind of thing. Like, I love that like Aerith has like basically has knowledge of things that are coming.
Yeah. And I like everything about how they expanded on her as a character. She's much more interesting.
It's funny playing through the whole game again. It's just that you notice when she says certain things that she's basically foreshadowing things that are gonna happen, and you're like, oh yeah, okay. Like, she mentions like the steel sky in chapter like fucking 7 or 8, and then she mentions it at the end of the game.
Yeah. And I like how it's actually her using magic is different from everybody else using magic. Like, even her special abilities and stuff like that are all magic based. So her having like a great magic stat is very rewarding. Her being able to use, like, the way she uses materia is so much more. It's so much better than everybody else.
Because they were like, yeah, you want to put cure and magnify on there, and it's like, okay, so basically it lowers how strong the spell is, but when you're not casting it on one person, but when you cast it on everybody, it's a weaker version of the spell, but it heals everybody, and it's like, it still heals them for a lot.
Yeah, in her hands it definitely does.
Yeah.
Alright, we got
I just don't want them to change. And like, I remember when that thing happened, people were like, "Wait, they're bringing in Yuffie as a party member before Red 13?" And I'm like, I don't think that's really what's going to happen. I feel like this is just going to be kind of like a little offshoot episode thing where they're going to be like, we're going to introduce the character, so it's not like how she was like a secret character in the original kind of thing.
Yeah, to me it looks like it's a thing that with her that takes place while Cloud is off with Aerith. You know, when everyone is like, oh, he's missing, we don't know what happened to him. So it seems like it's a Yuffie thing that takes place in that time period, which I'm perfectly fine with. That's they're getting a little more mileage out of those assets.
Her. Yeah, I'm hoping they'll still introduce her kind of similar to how they did before.
At least in terms of like how she meets the rest of the party.
Yeah. But it looks like, I thought that in there they had her just show up at the bar. Or they showed her at the bar, which is weird because it's like Sector 7's all
The
fucked
only
up.
problem I have from the trailer I saw is that it looks like you've got a lot of Nomura characters in there, like characters that he threw in, and you can tell the difference in the designs. Like, they stick out like sore thumbs.
Yes, because, like Leslie. Like, I like the character of Leslie, but like, he's such a Kingdom Heartsy character.
Yeah.
and they do that a lot. Like, I felt that way kind of with Rosh too, even though he was a bit more interesting. Like, they're still kind of interesting, but they just don't seem to.
They stand. Fit. They don't fit. It's like they're from a different game, you know, and they were just dropped in there. And it's a little, it puts me off a little bit because it's like they've put in all this beautiful work on modernizing these characters from before and updating their designs without going like crazy, like deviating off into left field with them. And then you get your Nomura character who's just like, this again. You know, you're just kind of like, come on, man. Riften is this way. Okay. So it gets a little old. You know, you're just kind of like, man. And then he's got more of them, and it looks like they're bringing in some of that stuff from Dirge of Cerberus, like the deep ground stuff. And all of those characters were like his first run at like really making, you know, that kind of Kingdom Heartsy stuff in a Final Fantasy, and it doesn't mesh with everything else. So
that's how I feel about it too, because like I saw like how Yuffie was being in the thing, and I'm like, yeah, Yuffie's supposed to be kind of like annoying, but like, fuck, he hit her again. She's supposed to be kind of annoying, but they put it to like that like anime annoyingness, and it's like, come on, guys, like you guys know how to do these characters. You did perfectly in the first game with these characters. Like even Wall Market is like kind of supposed to be over the top, and but they fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
Like it was so good. Like I just did that part and I'm like, God, I remember I just fucking loved this part of the game. Like the fucking dance thing, and
it's over the top, but it's good.
It's over the top, but it's so good.
Yeah. And then you know, I feel it almost feels like Yuffie with the Yuffie DLC is what they're like, yo, Nomura, like you can do this whole thing on the side. Like you could just Nomura all over this. Just leave the main game alone.
Yeah, because it like showed Yuffie like come into a room, and like the dudes that were there that she gets introduced to are all like Kingdom Hearts characters, and you're like, okay. Like don't. It's like I know you need to like kind of flesh out some characters, like rando side characters maybe and stuff, but like you don't have to bring in and make up a bunch of fucking over the top Kingdom Hearts characters for the game, man. Like they did a great job with fucking Scotch and Koch, dude. Like those guys were just like random Corneo lackeys that had names, and then they made them like the guys in the Coliseum doing the announcing, and their announcing was fucking phenomenal.
It was perfect. It was very much like, you know, kind of like the big wrestling kind of like.
Yeah, it was so good, dude. It was like, as usual, the Hell House is up to no good.
Yeah.
It's like, the commentary just fucking kills me. Like I'm trying to do this fight and focus, and apparently it's one of the hardest fights on hard mode is Hell House, and they're like, if you get through this fight, you're probably pretty good for the rest of the game. And I'm like laughing at the fucking commentary while I'm also doing the stupid fight and trying to focus on it.
May have picked a fight that I can't finish here. Hold on. I just wanted to buff up my destruction. Alright. Okay, I got it. It's good. It's good. Got a little touch and go there for a minute, but you got this.
Still in the middle of this fight. I just keep pausing it to come back in and see what you're up to. I'm gonna finish this coffee thing. I think I like the dark roast better than the vanilla, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually I'm more for like vanilla coffee kind of stuff, but the dark roast I feel is better. There's apparently a caramel one, but it's really hard to find.
Oh, okay. I have this.
Who's getting beat up right now?
I have this mod that I can melt down armor and weapons into like their components. So anytime I take out like a patrol of someone or something, I go through and I take like their iron and steel stuff.
What you doing there, buddy? Oh, what did he get ignited? Is that what happened? Oh, he's pressured, yeah.
Okay. Which way?
He went into the water. Oh, this is where he runs away, isn't it?
Which way is
he runs away eventually. I just don't know when the fuck that's gonna happen.
Gotta bang a left, I guess.
Fuck. I was so close.
Wait, do I follow the road down this way?
I
think I do. I think I'm supposed to follow this road. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh, God, why did she flinch?
The flinching in that game will absolutely screw you.
For real, dude.
Especially with, like, materia and stuff like that.
It's my limit, why not? She, like, flinched right before he pounced, and I was like, why'd you do that? Because I
Weird.
was gonna dodge it. Got him.
Here's some Nern root.
You gotta get down into the fucking Black Reach and get all that Crimson Nern root.
Yeah.
And the Abzu leaves. And I think we have to fight him again, right? At the end of the chapter, probably.
I think so. Because he spawns all those, like, ads, like the little mini Abzus that...
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Ugh. What sucks is you only get, like, a finite amount of MP through the whole chapter, and then it only restores at the next chapter. And the only way you can get more back is by breaking boxes and hoping that you get lucky enough that you get restored MP from boxes, because it doesn't restore when you sit on the bench and rest.
What about abilities that normally restore your MP?
I think those do work.
Okay.
Because Aerith can get MP back, but she gets it very slowly, so it almost doesn't matter.
All right.
Like, if I'm in a phase of a fight where I'm not taking a lot of damage, then she's usually getting some back.
This random thief just popped it, like, oh, give me all your stuff. And I'm like, man, did you mess with the wrong dude?
I love that you can be in, like, full-body Daedric armor, and they'll still try to fucking take you out in their, like, fur armor.
Like, just looking at you, it would be like, I don't know if I can take this dude.
Like,
And-
you'd think they could just, like, size you up or something.
Yeah.
The thing is that, like, characters in the game, like NPCs, can make comments on, like, what you're wearing. Like, if you're wearing, like, really good armor, they'll actually comment on it.
There's a bear around, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, and it's got some wolf friends. That's fun.
Man, that reminds me, that bear that you can't see reminds me of knowing that I'm looking for a bear to hunt with that old guy in Red Dead. I was looking in the wrong direction, and right as I turned, the bear was right there in front of me, charging. Oops. I know Lucy remembers that story. Why do I even pick up chests, dude? I can't use these items. Hopefully I can... When I get to... Oh, fucking... This is gonna suck dick, dude. Sahagan princes are the worst enemy in the game.
They are really dumb.
Like, super OP, stupid-ass enemies.
Yeah, I really don't like
I'm
them.
not looking forward to getting to them. Like, there's... I don't think I'll have to do it, because I think it's a side thing, but there was a part where you had to fight, like, fucking 3 of them at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking nightmare.
The only way that I can take Sahagan princes is if I'm playing Tifa. Because she's so nimble, she can stay out of the way of their jumping, you know?
There we go. Tifa just fucking... Okay, some crates. Let's see what we get. Wow, potions. Oh, I got some MP back. Good.
You get socks.
Just a pair of sewer socks.
Yeah, anytime I get like some crap in a chest on in Skyrim, my wife's like, "You get socks. That's what you get." Like, or like in Breath of the Wild, it'll be like that in Breath of the Wild too. You'll just get garbage in a chest.
Yeah. You get breath. Yeah, that's the plus side to this playthrough, is I'm not gonna... And there's like side stuff that I remember, but I can't remember it as being side stuff because I had to do it at the time. So like, I'm like, okay, so let's see how many things I get to avoid in the game.
Yeah.
And I think I will have to fight princes, but I won't have to fight that fight where there was multiple of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of those arena fights.
It, no, there's one in the sewers, but it's like when you're going to get something specific.
Yeah.
It's like a specific side thing, like for one of the achievements that's like,
Yeah.
you know, get all of these stupid. It might be one of the things for like skill points or whatever.
I think it is. It's one of those manuals. Okay, Helgen, Iverstead, Riften. It's this way. It's over there. Oh, that's that place. That's that place where these guys are trying to get you to go into the. Okay, I remember that. I'm not doing that just yet. I want to go. I got to get to Riften, and then from Riften, I go out to the place, the Dawn Guard stuff.
Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
They're just like jacking ladies on the road.
Looking to pester someone. Make sure it's the right
Taking old ladies' purses and pearls.
foreigners. What a nuisance. They thought I was some other Red Guard woman.
I feel
They
like
just wouldn't leave me alone.
I shouldn't have trouble with Sephiroth
Something?
since I figured out kind of how to fight him. But I can't apply that to a lot of the other fights.
What? I have a 1,000 bounty, and you're gonna rat me out, lady? All right.
I like that. I'm gonna tell the teacher on you, and you're like, okay.
Last witness killed, so that should get rid of my bounty, right? Let me see.
You dumb old bitch.
It's in general stats, I think. Crime.
Yeah.
Largest bounty. It got up to 20,000 before I offed her. Jeez.
She'd witnessed you do a lot of things.
Well, it was the guys that were harassing her on the road, you know. So I'm like, oh, I'll handle them, and then she immediately rats me out. Like, wow.
Yeah, the AI in the game is so stupid at times. It'll be like somebody's getting like assaulted, and you kill the guys that are assaulting her, and then they fucking are a witness to your crime.
And it's like, yo, I was sticking up for you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Whatever.
How do I look at the map? Oh, there we go. Okay. Where am I going? That way.
Oh, there's a logging thing over here. I'll go ahead and tag this.
Like this whole not fucking with any side characters things.
Sti-
Who are we fighting? Who's
Stiv
fighting?
Stiv said that watching makes him want to rim some skies too.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah.
I want to play it on the VR though. I want to get the VR set up and actually do some VR games.
Yeah.
Actually, combat in Skyrim VR is easier by a mile.
Yeah.
Yep. Because your weapon, you don't have like the cooldown on swinging because your weapon moves the way your hand moves with the
Damn.
the move wand. So like I can just shake my hand, like wag my hand in front of an enemy, and every single like slight movement of it is a slice.
That's funny.
I do need to do the I still need to do the special edition on PC, so
Yeah.
honestly, I mean, if they do a PS5 version of the game and I'm able to get a PS5, I'll platinum the game again, dude. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Just getting achievements for playing the same game over and over.
I've done it plenty of times, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there are games that I bought. They're like easy kind of arcade games. I just did a couple actually, and like you'll buy them on PS4, and it's like you also get the PS Vita version, and it's like great. And they both have separate trophy lists, so you just play through it. It takes a few hours, and you get 2 sets of trophies.
Yeah.
It's like, why the fuck not, man? Like, I had fun with these games. Oh, aren't these crabs like super annoying?
Yeah, because they'll you can't hurt
Guard.
them for brief
Yeah, the
periods.
They guard. They have like a bubble ability, right? That's really awful. Or
Yeah.
something.
What are you looking
The
at?
future discharge, that's probably what it is. I staggered his ass. See ya, bitch. Easy peasy. Dude, Cloud is so strong.
He is.
I got into
It's
this
great
book.
having him in the party. You know, they're like, they all have like their own roles and flavor. So like the game really accommodates multiple different play styles, and there'll be more of that once the other characters come in.
Yeah, and we're gonna start getting to the point where we get to decide. Like, I don't know if they're gonna keep doing the chapters thing where you only have certain characters with you in some chapters or whatever, or if they're gonna open it up and it's like you can take whoever the fuck you want and play this game, man. Because I'm wondering how they're gonna do that. Because now we're hitting the point where we would be in like an overworld setting.
Yeah.
And it's like, how are they gonna do this? I'm wondering, because the next place we're supposed to go is Calm,
Yeah.
and then pretty soon after that we go to the Chocobo, Chocobo Ranch, and I'm really excited for that. Like, I really can't wait for when they get to the point where you're able to like breed Chocobos and shit, because that is gonna be fucking awesome. Because I imagine they'll expand on that too, and make it super fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be pretty sweet. I think the stuff at Calm could be really interesting because you'll
Yeah,
probably,
because he does the story and everything.
Yeah.
He tells the story.
so you'll be able to like maybe do some stuff in Nibelheim, you know.
Yes, yeah. You only see Nibelheim a couple times in this game.
Yeah.
Like when he's in his house talking to his mom. They show Tifa a couple times.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if you do the Nibelheim thing, but you like, I think it'd be kind of cool to be able to explore that area in the flashback and.
Right. That's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm
Yeah.
hoping that they do a good job on that, because we're gonna get to see like people being like, "Yo, Cloud, that's like not what happened, man." Well, at least that's. I mean, as it is, like Tifa's already kind of like aware that Cloud's like memories of shit aren't exactly right.
Well, now because you had the story kind of take a left turn, you know, and we know that someone's screwing with things.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to go into his flashback, and I wonder if Tifa will actually step up, or even Aerith will be like, no, actually, that totally didn't happen the way that you're saying it did.
Right.
You know, like, I wonder if they'll actually, like, speak up, because now you have that extra element of something has gone wrong.
Yeah.
So, I wonder if they'll do that, or if they'll kind of still stay quiet and maybe kind of be eyeballing each other, like, oh, yeah, he's affected too. We got to figure this out. Like, maybe Aerith and Tifa won't say anything to him, but they'll say something to each other, like, yeah, that's totally not how it went down.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a dragon somewhere. I just heard him.
I heard a dragon somewhere. Maybe I'll play Skyrim instead of doing this right now. I don't really want to, though.
I hear him, I just can't see him.
Hello, crab thing.
There he is. There he is.
That does a fuckload of damage. Holy shit. Holy fuck, that does a lot of damage.
Alright, he's flying away.
Fuck, dude. Have him Kira himself, I guess.
We are almost to Riften.
Almost to Riften.
Yeah.
Fucking Riften, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Riften these nuts, dude.
This dude at the gate's gonna try and convince me, like, I gotta pay him or something. I'm gonna be like, no. That ain't me.
Hold and stand down. If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate. This one's closed.
Okay.
My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate. That's it.
Whatever.
No. You can use the north gate, or you can head to the next city.
Mm-hmm. Okay. North gate it is. Let's go. Gonna go around the wall. I gotta smelt a bunch of stuff down. I picked up like a lot of like random armor and weapons and
Cats,
stuff.
get out of here. Jesus. Pause this game for now. Come back to it a little later. I've been going to bed at stupid ass times anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to bed I think at like after 7 a.m. today. I haven't been able to sleep at night, and I've just been kind of like, playing games to fill my time.
Yeah.
It's my whole goal-oriented thing. I've kind of gotten back into the getting achievements in games thing, because it's like just giving me little things to work at. Maybe I'll play some Skyrim, I think.
Rim some skies.
Yeah, I just gotta find it here. Oh, it's the same one you're playing. I don't think you can earn achievements if you're using mods. It's stupid on the special edition.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, it sucks. I understand, because there were mods that literally would just like earn you the achievements in the base game, but I never did any of that. I just did mods that were like add a bunch of different equipment to the game, and
Yeah.
ones that would make certain things easier, like certain skills would level
Before I let
better
you
than they
riff,
do in the normal game.
pay the visitor's tax.
It's my controller.
You want
Is it under here? Yep.
Oh, that's crazy. These wolves just came right up to the gate.
hold there. Before I let you into
Yeah,
Riff,
yeah, yeah,
you need to pay the visitor's tax.
yeah. I don't need to pay no tax.
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
It's like an unfailable skill. Like you can't fail that one at all.
Yeah.
Want everyone to hear you?
Hey,
Let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Yeah, you do that. Go unlock that gate. Jeez.
Message deleted by Renazuo 4 months ago.
Mm-mm.
You can see all these things. Banned by Renazuo 3 days ago. Added as a permitted term by Renazuo 3 days ago.
What are we talking about?
Bitches.
What?
The term bitches was apparently added as a permitted term 3 days ago.
Oh, in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my wife had said it, and it like held her message.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm like,
Moderate.
come on, she's fine.
Yeah. It kind of has like its own default settings for those things, and you have to go out of your way to fix them all.
I don't know you.
Continue from your last save. Sure, why the fuck not, man? I'm still level 1 apparently.
Last thing the Blackbriars need around here is some troublemaker trying to steal a piece of the action.
Where am I now? Oh, I was doing the stuff in Falkreath, okay.
Yeah.
Assassinate the Silver Hand Leader.
So keep your nose out of their business.
That must be for the
I'm
dudes.
Maul.
They're
I watch the streets
Brotherhood
from
or whatever.
If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy.
Whatever they're called.
But it'll cost you.
Kill the leader of Vile Gulch Mine.
All right. Let's not get too hasty now.
I like the werewolf model in the loading screens. He looks like he's screaming.
You kidding?
Poor
Like
Kay.
Dirge works in it. I used to run with. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf.
Oh, that's how I sprint. Okay.
The only thing he used to live here in Riften at the orphanage.
Try
on
not
the
to
other side
eat
of
my ass. How about
Well,
that?
you
I'm
got
not a
it.
visitor.
She's
I
also-
live here.
Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly
I'm really getting
what she
tired of your
says.
excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back.
There's
on
so much
time.
random like quests that you just get handed by walking into Riften.
Yeah, oh my god, I hate Riften because of that. Like, as soon as you walk in, like, 3 people talk to you before you even, like, actually got into the town.
Why? Why are
you doing this to me?
And then fucking
Look, Chandra, last one. Pay up or else.
what's his name
All I
there?
care about is the gold.
Brynjolf
Everything
fucking
else
talks
is
to you automatically and
Yeah.
forces you into the Thieves Guild.
What do you want?
I love that he says,
I
you
owe
haven't
a
done an
great
honest
deal of
day's
money
work,
to
and it's
this-
like, dude,
I
I've
was able to
literally
work.
only,
I
like,
borrowed some gold. Now Sapphire wants her money back. and if I don't-
harvested crops and sold them at the market in Whiterun.
Thank you. Be
It's like,
careful,
that doesn't sound
Sapphire.
honest at all, right?
She mixes with all
Yeah.
sorts of
What you? I knew that's stupid. Look, this is really simple.
Where do I go
I
here?
left him some
Oh, I
gold.
should just
All
fucking
right, all right.
fast travel
I
to
guess
this
I want
place.
more from his shipment.
Yeah.
No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything.
Should
I
make
will.
a new character. Make a Khajiit. Fucking.
Yeah, dude. Khajiit, man.
Any luck with
Yeah.
Sapphire?
I already have progress on this
I don't know
one,
what to
but I
say.
could do that. Make a
I
Khajiit
was saving
fucking
this, but I wanted you to
warrior.
have it.
Or
I thought I might need it if Sapphire
hand-to-hand.
came.
Pugilist. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's always a fun character to play. Is the just boxing people down and stuff.
Yeah. And Khajiits are really good with it.
Yeah.
Who's shooting at me?
This is being a barb.
Well,
People
then,
of Riften.
let me know if you want to.
I haven't done anything I
Think I
can
got
do
a
this. I
quick
can
mother.
quit
Return
to
of
the
the
main
dragons is
menu.
not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs. The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Come back and see us again.
Vile liquids and embrace the
Alright,
teachings
which
of the
room
handmaiden of kind.
do I get to sleep in?
No, Mama. We talked about this. Talon,
She said the room is mine for a day. Which room is it? Is there a room? I don't see a room.
Kira,
Did I just...
certainly we can come to some sort
Did
of
I pay you for
understanding.
nothing? Like,
These people must
where's
be
the
made
room?
aware of the chaos they've sown.
That goes out to Riften.
We've all
This
heard
goes
of
downstairs. Oh, there's a little thing here.
No need to use them as an excuse
Uh,
to harass
Yeah.
Up, up,
I would
up.
love to do FF14 with people. I think I can play it from my PS4.
this den of iniquity.
It was, I was playing it with Stiv for a little while, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah. Well, he said it in the chat. He said
Oh,
when
yeah.
he gets better internet, he wants to play it.
Yeah, the last time we tried playing it together, it was just dropping off a lot. It was kind of frustrating for both of us. Because, I mean, the whole reason I was playing was to play it with someone I know. I don't want to play with randos. I don't want to just kind of go in there and screw around with random people. So,
I'll show you to your room right this way.
just show me to my room. I just found it. Thank you. Let's get out of here.
Okay, let's do this new. Yes. So a ball ass looking fucking Khajiit, and then figure out a name for my Khajiit.
Work in your life for all that coin you carry. Realize.
Elder Scrolls Online is actually pretty
I'm
fun
saying
too.
you've got the
It
coin,
is, yeah.
but you didn't earn the septim of it honestly.
I bought it
I can tell.
on my PlayStation. I got like the complete version for like 60
Oh, but
bucks
that's
a
what
few
the
months
wrong
ago.
life. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
Your hands are bound. No shit.
I've got a bit of an errand
Just
to
run
perform,
to this stupid
but I
scene
need an
real
extra
quick.
pair of hands. And in my line of work,
Oh,
extra
there he
hands
is, Brynjolf.
are well paid.
And
Simple.
I hate how, like, single track this is thing with Brynjolf. Because you just walk near the square, the town square, and you get roped into this thing, and there's only, like, one dialogue path, you know?
Yeah, it's basically like you absolutely have to do this. You can't tell him to fuck off for now.
Yeah.
No. You tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, ESO can be fun. I don't like doing it by myself, and the game's kind of awkward with how it's set up. Like, I remember, like, trying to do quests with my friends, and we were all doing, like, different things because we had no fucking idea which quests to do, or
Yeah.
which quests we were doing.
Oh, he doesn't have a smelter at this one? This is the whole reason I came into this town, was that I thought he had a smelter.
Riften does not have one, I don't think, at all.
That sucks. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'm gonna head out to
Not even gonna look at Ulfric Stormcloak. You can suck my ass.
Yeah.
Where are they taking us?
Are you playing? You're playing the special edition?
Yep.
Oh man, you should get some mods in there, man. They have a bunch of them in the base thing. You can actually just get them through, like when you're at the start screen, you know, before you like make a new character or whatever, you just go down to mods, and they have like a little, like Bethesda has its own like little browser store thing that you can go to for it. It's pretty cool. I like it because they're all approved already by Bethesda, so you know that you're not going to get any like surprise
malware bullshit.
Well,
hack into your fucking life and assume you,
or stuff that's just like not appropriate for streams, you know.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Stiv saying Guild Wars 2 was fun as well. I like Guild Wars 2. I just didn't like how we were kind of like always on that train, you know.
Yeah,
like
that's what I was about to say. It was the only thing I didn't like was that there was like a streamlined way of trying to level, and it was like the only efficient way to level. Like if you just played the game to level up and like do the quests and stuff, like it took forever. If
you were gonna be you were gonna be under leveled, and they had all the zones
bullshit.
all the zones that would like auto scale you for levels, but you're still like your gear's still bad, your skills are still bad, and it's like, oh, but you're level 50, and it's like, yes, but I'm like level 50 as if I were level 10, you know. So it's not great. it's less than great. And it sucks. Like the only way that you can level stuff up and get the better gear and the better skills is like, now you're gonna have to get on this loot train and do this, or otherwise you're just gonna.
Now ain't this a surprise?
That was it. It was just 2 bandits. All right. Weird. We're like really dead set on protecting this one chest. It's kind of a bad place to put it, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah, there's some pretty decent mods in the Bethesda thing that you can grab, and you just put them in there, and they usually work pretty well.
I do it, but I have to get all the achievements first, and then I'll fuck around with mods.
That's right.
Once I do that, I'll fuck with mods. I mean, I fucked with them on the base game, and the base game let me get achievements and also use mods, so
yeah,
I was able to, like the original version, I mean, and so I used mods when I did that, and so I got to have like a good experience of playing Skyrim, getting the achievements, and also it was different from how I had played the game before.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh well, guess that's all clear. Must have run off.
Didn't run off. You saw me kill it.
Off of Riverwood.
I don't know where that thing went. I got distracted by that spider. Damn. Oh well.
We're gonna be a Kaji.
Oh. What is this? What are these? Hunters? What are... Who? Oh, bandits. Just random bandits.
Who's?
These bandits are just getting their asses beat because there's like 2 of them showing up at a time. And I'm just like... my casting is just like really far outstripped their ability to...
I agree too. We just had it like all set up and we were all in the same room playing the game. That was pretty cool. I really miss that. Miss that time. Just being in Oregon.
Yeah.
Like we'd all just be chilling every day.
Just playing the game, yeah.
Yeah, even like just like when I had to go to work, like having a job and everything and having to go through the minutia of a normal day and everything, like it still felt like a vacation just living with my friends.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, my sister's looking to fill that room, that extra room of hers. That might be worth your time to check that out because...
Yeah, maybe. I'll have to...
Not a bad area.
I have to keep it in mind.
Yeah. And then one of the jobs that apparently her and my wife are doing right now is they're doing that Instacart and shipped stuff. Do you know what that is?
Never heard of it.
So it's basically... it's kind of like DoorDash, right? But it's for people's like groceries and stuff like that, like stores. Just like, oh, go to the store and get me this thing, and I'll pay you $20. You know.
I gotcha.
Yeah, it's useful for a lot of people in the pandemic right now, but in our area, there's a lot of people with just kind of random money who don't just don't have time or don't want to go to the store, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's a shard over there. Neat. No, I'm gonna go up. Nice. Alright, so we're finally in Dayspring Canyon. But yeah, anyway, so the Instacart and ship stuff is like a lot of people in this area just use it because they don't have time or they don't want to or whatever. So you basically just go down to a grocery store, grab their stuff, bring it up to their house, and you get paid to do it. So I mean, that's not a bad job.
That's interesting.
Her fiance's her ex-fiance's sister apparently made like $3,000 one month doing it. So I mean, that's not bad money for the area, you know. But having just being able to move in with her like that, you wouldn't have to pay quite as much. The bar for like what you're getting paid at a job would not be quite as high. Which is nice because the pay around here for a lot of other jobs is not good.
Right. Your kind? Huh. Okay, buddy. Forget the list. We just kill him anyway.
Well, we don't see him on the list of people we're supposed to execute today, but I mean, we're already here. Let's just do it.
But it's a great way to stay in shape. Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in hell can call you a hero. But a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. Plunge Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down.
The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
Oh, that fucking dragon roar over the mountains. You're like, what was that? Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, why don't you lick his ass too, General?
And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Come on, I haven't got all morning.
The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, you're all dead. You were right. we were wrong.
My ancestors are spying upon me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, I don't know.
Sorry.
Oh.
Talking to Ezron here. To Ezron with his gravelly voice.
He does have a deep, sexy, gravelly voice, doesn't he? He's also more headless in death than he was in life.
But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well. I need someone out in the field taking the fight.
I think I can still be a vampire while also siding with the Dawn Guard. I think.
Possibly.
I'll have to look that up.
Maybe.
I like.
You probably can. You specifically have to choose between siding with them or siding with the vampires.
Yeah, the main reason I like to, like, I want to do vampire perks and all that other stuff, but the Dawn Guard facilities are just better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's more interesting because you do, like, their quests and you get things leveled up and all that.
Go see what the vampires were looking for in this dim hollow crypt. With any luck, they'll still be.
Shut up. Shut up, Rayloff, you bitch.
Take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to.
Legends don't burn down villages.
I think
I'm saying this like before they say the lines.
I think that there is a smelter in this fort somewhere. I think.
Dude, you know what they say. Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Let's see here. Isn't
Fucking
there...
relax, Alduin, you piece of shit.
Oh, they don't have the smelter in here yet. It must be part of one of the upgrades or something. Because they don't have the... Yeah, they don't have the people. Because you're supposed to go and, like, recruit the people and stuff.
I mostly just use my paw's axe. When wolves are attacking the goats.
God's guide you, Hadvar. I always remember that guy's just the voice of Pete. And fucking Goof Troop.
They got two people from the
like
Goofy
Disney
stuff.
Shows.
They got
did
Max too, the guy who does Max's voice.
Did they really?
Yeah, he's the guy who's the courier. You know, the
Fuck.
Yeah, it's the same dude.
Shit.
Same dude.
Got a message here for you.
Your hands only.
They make it sound like it's like from the government.
Yeah, your hands only. And then it's just like
it's
an
bullshit.
invitation.
It's like the fucking pamphlet for the guy's stupid Mythic Dawn museum. It's like what
do you mean my hands only? Like,
it's like, dude, you can literally hand these out for free.
Yeah. Alright, let's smelt this stuff down. We gotta re-outfit a little bit here. I got a lot of crap I'm breaking down here. Silver ore, steel daggers, imperial boots, steel horned helmet, imperial bracers, imperial stuff, steel sword, steel war axe, steel mace, cuffed boots, plate. Not breaking down my crossbow. Steel battle axe. Imperial armor. Okay. Alright, so that's all that crap broken down. Let's see what we can sell to her.
Got some good pieces out. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
You're alive, prisoner. Stick with me if you will stay that way.
Alright, let's sell...
Somebody to shoot me?
Yeah, it's shooting you, dude. They don't like
The
you.
dragon takes you all to Sovereign Guard.
Let's get rid of that.
I don't even have that computer anymore.
Really? It sucks.
The one that I had then?
Yeah.
It's different. Well, kind of do. I mean, I did upgrades to it over the years, but I built an entirely new computer in November.
When did I start this stream? I don't even know.
2 hours and 10 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of hungry. It's almost dinner time here, so I'm thinking like once I kind of
have a short stream.
Yeah, figure 2 hours here and there is better than trying to cram in 4 hour ones 4 hours or more all the time.
It's crazy to me when people stream for like 6 to 8 hours. I mean, if it's your job, then sure, but like, fuck, dude. I can't like sit still for like 6 hours, so
yeah.
Probably have ADHD or something. I'll take the boots, but I'm not taking the shirt. I will not wear armor, and I'm not taking the sword either. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wear boots, and you guys will have to deal with my naked ass, dude. Taking off this tunic too. See how we look.
I'm gonna be naked and you can't stop me.
Literally, I'm wearing like a fucking loincloth and leather boots. I look phenomenal.
Arc burn, shock spells.
I think right out of the gate that Kaji do damage with their fists. Or they do unarmed damage, like additional damage. Let's get rid of that bucket I accidentally picked up.
Let's see, restoration, alteration. What's alteration gonna do for me here? Philosopher's Stone, advancing magic, wild shrines, enchanting. I gotta get my enchanting up for sure. Do I have? No. Okay. I don't think I have sold the.
You guys ever fought a dude in his underwear, bitch?
Yeah, I don't think I have the soul gems.
Let me catch my breath. Just fucking. Oh, I love the finishing moves when you're unarmed, dude. Just picked her up over my shoulder and dropped her on her fucking neck.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. All right, where do I want to put my materials?
Eventually, I can get to the point where
stuff there,
armor matters.
Stuff here. Did this restock everything in here? All right, so those will hold my soul gems. What's in the strong boxes?
Eventually, there's the skill where it's like when you're wearing gloves, you do the damage of the gloves.
Yeah.
That's in heavy armor, right? I think. Unarmed attacks with heavy armor gauntlets.
Yeah, it's in heavy armor.
Rating and heavy armor and extra damage. Yeah, that's perfect.
That's the one. That's that guy.
So we're gonna be building him for heavy armor, and then we're just gonna wear heavy armor on like my feet, and that's it.
I'm gonna throw my materials in one of these barrels here. I don't want to carry around all of my materials at all times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For like crafting and stuff. Oh,
right.
Make some leather here. I picked up a lot of pelts while I was out.
Trigger to block. Left.
Alright, let's put a bunch of the materials in here. Like a common soul gem.
You guys stink. Fucking Suplex City!
Welcome to Suplex City, Population U! Alright, let's see. Man, I hate the goat hides, because I always pick them up thinking I'm going to make leather with them, and they're just trash. It's just garbage.
Yeah, they're only useful for, like, house building.
Yeah. I can hold on to the leather strips.
I have to level heavy armor, so I'm going to have to get some heavy armor here soon.
Nature's Incense, I don't need any of that right now. Or a Calcum, refined.
Calcum?
Yeah, dude. Alright, I think that's it for that stuff. Now I gotta skedaddle out to... I want to grab a couple soul gems I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can maybe upgrade some of the gear a little bit, you know, so that next time I stream, I actually just have the stuff right out of the gate and I don't have to stop and craft it. So let's pop into Bellathor's. Let's talk to Bellathor. See if he's got some soul gems.
Everything's for sale. Take a look.
Take a look. Like, dude, don't be so sinister about it. Just. Alright, he's got a common. What else has he got? He's got a petty. Not much else. Alright. I'll take the lockpicks, though. Alright. And then we're gonna sell off one of my helmets here. Actually, I'll sell him a bunch of this other crap that I got, because... Yeah. No, not that one. Fur cloak. Keep my trinkets and stuff. Keep the robes because I can sell those to Far and Gar. Alright, I'll sell a helmet or two. Alright. Now we got all this stuff. Do come back. Dude, relax.
He does say it kind of sexy, like.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Come on, man. Like, you gotta. Dude, I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to level up my lockpicking so I can be a fucking skilled thief. You know what I'm saying, dude? Fuck off, Hadvar. Some people are trying to make careers.
Some people are trying to improve themselves.
Yeah, man. Though I do like that Hadvar like continues to show up throughout the campaign, and he like even gets promoted.
Yeah, but every time you show up, it's some new like world-altering thing that he's got to deal with.
Yeah.
Like every time he sees the Dragonborn, it's like some other like craziness that he's got to deal with. Thing where I can I don't want to sell him a bunch of my jewelry and stuff because I gotta use that for enchanting, but kind of clean me out just buying those soul gems. Maybe I got some other stuff I could sell him. Okay, that one, not gonna use that one, not gonna use that one, never gonna use that one. This one seems risky. Yep, just give him all my scrolls. Screw it. What else can I give him? I don't think I have any. Oh, I can give him one of my. I can give him my staffs of flames, fury, ice. I don't want any of that crap. Okay, good. I got all my stuff back.
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Alright, now we're gonna talk to this guy, see if we can get some better spells here. No. It's my books. I want your books. Where's your books? Okay, Spell Tomb, Blood. Do I already have? Alright, I need to look at what blood spells I have first.
Otherwise peed in during conception.
Alright, Destruction. Oops. I have Blood Seep, Lightning Channel, Lightning Bolt, Thunder Crack, Sparks, Crackle. Okay. I don't want to buy duplicates of stuff. Someone said, start a fight in the house, and my reply was, whoever loaded the dishwasher, your mother was peed in during conception. Oh my god. Terrible.
Fight a bear real quick, dude.
So blood cloak, that sounds cool.
With my bare hands.
Yeah.
Get it?
Bare hands. Alright, a sanguine offering. Sacrifice health to conjure a Dremora.
I wonder how many of these Stormcloaks are on their first day as a Stormcloak.
45 seconds. Caster begins.
They have to deal with me.
8 seconds. Caster's bleeding already. Caster takes 30 damage, otherwise Caster takes 15. Okay. Transfusion. Heal a target by 60. Caster begins bleeding. If target is bleeding already, Caster takes 30. Caster takes 30 damage. Okay. Darkness, Divine, Fire, Frost, lightning enchantment. That one sounds pretty good. Power your weapon to do 20 shock damage. I like that. I don't really care for the summoning spells. We'll pass over those. Okay, I think that's all I want from this guy. Can I sell anything back to him? Will he buy my helmets? He will buy my helmets. Nice. So I'm going to sell him my helmets. So I might actually be able to pick up some other stuff from him, seeing as I don't have to divine, restore stamina to the target, restore magicka to the target.
Fuck off, spiders.
Mind Ripper. I don't really care about that one.
Your fucking asses, bitch.
Fire, lightning, manipulate. Okay. Ash Hopper. It's a bunch of summons. Alright. Let's go back to Farengar and see if he has fast healing, maybe, because the regular
I had you figured for me.
the regular healing is not good. Bolide. What's Bolide?
Punch that bear in the ass 3 times to death.
just like Opal would have done.
I miss her.
Yeah.
What a badass, dude.
Drop zone.
I missed that campaign. That's
Yeah.
if like I ever were to like actually be interested in playing, it's the only character I want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my most progressed character, you know?
Yeah, it'd just be better to do in person, I think.
Yeah, like I don't know, like the over the internet thing, like it was fine, but like, you know, it just doesn't feel the same.
Yeah. I feel you. Oak flesh.
Yeah, it's like a dickhead bar. It is best that we split up. Fuck off, idiot.
Raise wall, reanimate corpse, rift bolt, scatter shock.
I couldn't have done it without your help today. Yeah, you damn right you couldn't have, bitch.
Just 24 shares to health and half that. Okay, rift bolt.
Wonder what year we're gonna get the next Elder Scrolls game.
Soul cloak. Yeah, that would be really nice. I'd really like to be able to start, playing that stuff.
Playing a different fucking Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah, that would be nice. I would like to.
I've been playing Skyrim now for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years, dude, since this game came out. It's wild.
Enchanting. Where's the speech thing? I need to raise my speech too. Same race. I gotta raise speech. What's the one where you can sell to any salesman? Can sell type of item to any kind of merchant. Requires 50. I only have 41, so I'm not really worried about it.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Let's see.
I came around the corner where that dude's like standing outside that first mine. And I said, hey buddy, what's up? And it immediately cut scenes to me just punching him in the face to death.
That's funny. Yeah, let's see. Alchemy. I gotta get my alchemy up too. Matter of fact, I probably got a bunch of crap that I can craft for alchemy, so let's throw that together real quick.
And with that, you pretty much just fuck with potions until you make something, right?
Yeah. I have a pretty good idea. Like,
somebody were to actually wander in here as I just fucking jump off the bridge, grab that guy by his chin and throw him into the ground to death.
Alright, alchemy table. Here we go.
Any of you guys have like fucking armor I can wear, dude?
Fortify health, I think, is worth a fair amount. 108. Let's see. Resist magic is worth 51. Restore health. 108. Restore magicka is worth 26. Restore stamina.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Mr. Frost.
It's nothing as I punch him to death.
Damage
for
health?
armor.
Damage magicka. It's worth 56. Alright, looks like Fortify Health is my best bet. So I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of these.
fur armor is like one of the only armors that I can wear or it won't have a shirt on.
There we go.
See ya.
Yay, I raised my alchemy. And I leveled up. Let's raise that health. Perks to increase. What did I want to increase? I don't even remember. I think it was... So I got my alchemy doing was physician. Potions you mix to restore or fortify that shows an attribute of 50% stronger. That looks pretty good. I mean, I can do that one. I really want to get this speech up, but until I have 50, it's not worth doing. So I'll do this. Let's do health, restore, fortify. Do you want to specialize in health? Let's say health.
Health.
Health. Some health.
H-E-L-F. Yeah, that guy was the blacksmith. He fights like a bitch.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have read that book. My character and his lore cannot read.
What book?
Just a random book.
Oh.
It was one of the skill books though, so that's what matters. Yeah. Oh, you hit me for a minuscule amount of damage as I punched you to death. D-E-F. See you later. Stupid elf. Fuck you.
Whew. Making lots of potions.
Lots of potions. Get this fucking chest that's down here.
A chess? You found a chess?
Yep. C-H-E-S.
Jeez. I didn't realize how many ingredients I had just sitting around unused.
Yeah, those things don't have a lot of weight, but they will add up when you have a shitload of them in your inventory.
Go through. Alright. So that was pretty good. I have like a ridiculous amount of alchemy that I just like blasted through. So that's nice. I could probably craft some helmets. I don't have the materials on me, so whatever. I'm gonna go sell a bunch of these potions to What's Her Bucket down at the thing.
Hello, potion seller.
Oh, I gotta learn all those spells. That's kind of important.
I just have to punch things to death. That's all I care about. Just fucking Hadvar. Where the fuck you at, dude?
I've been looking for you.
Oh, here's our courier.
First.
Your hands only.
I've been looking for you.
Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstone.
What's
It's the museum.
That's it.
It's literally a pamphlet, dude. Like any fucking jackass could be on the streets in this city right now handing those out to everybody that passes by. It's not some fucking it's not your goddamn tax form.
Your hands only.
Yeah, he says it kind of sensually too. He's like, your hands only. And as he hands it to you, he brushes your hand lightly as he's handing it to you. And you're like, oh. Dragon's mother? Okay.
Potion of damage health.
Nobody could hear the roar over the mountains. Like, everybody here was, like, listening to music. It'll kill us all and then you'll believe me. True.
Let's see. Fortify health. I'll keep my fortify healths because they actually also heal me. Potion of healing. I don't need a potion of illusion. I don't need these potions of stamina. Resist fire. I could probably sell a bunch of those, but we're here. I got a ton of stuff I just gotta get rid of. Resist shock. Resist magic. Because you still level speech even though you're not actually like making any money from it. So that's worth doing sometimes, depending on, you know. Fortify 2.
No, I'm not drunk.
Alright, that reduces the load a little bit.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Yeah. Alright, so I think that's good. Not sure where we're at on smithing stuff, but I think I can level that up. I gotta level enchanting bad. I need to start, like, actually getting soul gems.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Yeah.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in life.
Yeah, can I use that? Thank you. Move your ass. Thank you. Steel. I think it's in steel. Oh, yeah, I put all my materials in my house. Alright, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, this is probably a good place to stop, because now from here, we gotta go over to Dim Hollow Crypt. So that's a big, like, kind of longer thing, so I'm not gonna jump into that. So I think we're gonna call the stream here. I'll probably stream again sometime soon. I'm trying to get that affiliate thing, so it's gotta be soon.
Yeah, you've got to get, I think, 50 followers and, like, average 3 viewers, which I'm pretty sure you currently average around there. You can check that.
Yeah.
It'll tell you. It'll, like, sometimes it'll be, like, 2 point something, and you just have to get it up to 3.
Oh. Hold on, my wife's saying I need a bit more time. Do you mean, like...
You have to do, like, a total amount of... Yeah, you need a total amount of, stream time.
She says I gotta
like,
go... She says I gotta go for another half hour. I thought I was at 2 hours.
Can you handle it?
I think I can. I'm still hungry, but she's the one, like, she set up an order for us to have food at, like, later. So if she's saying I still got half an hour, food's not gonna be here for half an hour. So all right, yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that steel and we'll craft a few helmets real quick, and then we'll pop out to Dim Hollow.
Man, good thing you have your talent manager there with you.
Yeah, I'd be lost without my talent manager, dude. I kind of, like, I would be a mess, you know, just an absolute mess. I don't think I need leather. I think I just need leather strips, which I already have. And then the steel, I got 76 steel. Let's see here. Oh, that's all right. You're keeping you don't have anything to be sorry about. You're keeping track of things, and that's good. We definitely want that.
Yeah, you have to have, like, an average amount of time and blah blah blah, shit like that.
Need iron as well. Yeah, they have all these, like, little goofy requirements and stuff, but...
Where are the gauntlets? Oh, there they are.
She's timing me, though, so...
Need leather strips. I have to go find, like, a wolf and kick the shit out of it.
Yeah. There's my Helm of the Crusade.
I can take these steel ingots?
Yeah, dude. Oh, you mean in Riverwood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
once you make nice with that dude, you can take the steel ones, and then outside of his place, he has I think he's got iron and steel, and you can take those.
Yeah, he had them like next to his workbench, but then the stuff on the table is stealing. I've been trying. I don't know. I've had a lot like going on. Obviously, I've had a lot like on my mind and stuff, and I keep forgetting that I'm actually coming out there in like a week.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that I'm not excited. I obviously am, but like I just keep forgetting about it. Like Abby's asked me questions about like stuff like what's your flight so we can make sure we pick you up and stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, it's like it just felt like even though I bought the ticket like I don't know 2 or 3 weeks ago, it felt like the trip was still so long, like so far off, and even now it's just a week away and it still feels like it's far off.
Yeah.
So weird. Just my scope of time is just so fucked up.
Yeah. I feel like last year kind of did that for a lot of people in general.
It did. Absolutely, yeah. It's just weird that, like, I don't know. I had, like, you know, stuff obviously happened for me last year around the half-year mark, like in June.
Yeah.
And up until June, though, it felt like we had lived for an entire year of time. Just in that
it really
6 months.
did, too. It really did.
And then, like, after that, like, the second half of the year kind of went by pretty quickly because, like, at that point, I'm just going through the motions of shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's just that first 6 months felt like the longest period of time, and now it just feels like time is so screwed up. Like, it feels like something that didn't happen too long ago, long time ago.
Yeah. Exactly.
What am I doing? I was running in circles while I was explaining all that.
Nice.
Wonder if that dog has leather on him. I could beat that dog to death for a pelt. You know, I say that, and like if you had more viewers or anything like in here that didn't just know who I am or anything like that, they'd be like, "This guy's talking about kicking the shit out of a dog."
Jeez.
But I just like minutes before I was talking about kicking the shit out of a wolf, and they would have been okay with that. It's like it's the same thing, man. Where are they? There's usually some wolves right on the road here. Oh, I hear them.
Hey, Stiv, are you over in Auburn now? His mom had to close a restaurant.
That's right. I remember you telling me that.
But she's opening a new one over in Auburn across from.
This wolf had a silver ring on it. Oh my god, that's awful! I just killed these 2 wolves. One of them had a silver ring, dude. I think he was about to propose to her.
Oh, that's rough.
Fuck, dude. Anyway, continue.
It's across from Gritty's. That's where it is.
Across from... Oh, so where the House of Bacon was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That closed... They closed down, I don't even know. They were just closed down. That corner... That corner, restaurant. House of Bacon was okay. Like, the bacon was the only thing you really wanted there. Like, they had, like, menu items for other times of the day, and, like, it wasn't worth it.
No.
No. Their breakfast was... I don't know. I always just got, like, what they called a plain Jane, because it was, like, $5 for, like, just a standard breakfast, and everything else was, like, $11+ for something that was a little too extravagant. I didn't want it.
Huh.
But they had, like, the bacon was good. I got the Almond Joy bacon once, and it had, like, chocolate and coconut on it and shit, and it was actually really good. Papa says I'm too friendly to strangers, but you seem alright. It's like, dude, I'm wearing a loincloth, gloves, and boots.
I am not okay, kid.
And I'm a big black muscular cat. Like, get out of here.
Get out of here, kid.
Oh my god, are those fists? Oink.
Oink.
That's still like my favorite thing from Family Guy ever. Is just the fucking pig on fists, and it just goes oink.
Your sister's cat just meow.
Well, if you show up at my restaurant, I'll buy you some food. You don't have to buy me food, but I'll probably show up there at some point.
When does it open?
Yeah, whenever it opens, I'll probably show up out there.
Yeah.
It's like not far. Obviously, it's not far from me, so it's not as far as what, South Paris? Was that where you were?
Yeah.
I don't even think middle to late March. Okay. Well, when I come back from my trip,
yeah,
it should be open. I'm gonna be gone for most of the month of March, really. West Paris, okay. Can't believe you lived in France. That's crazy. What did I need? Oh, leather. That's what I needed.
So there's this guy. I don't like. He's like a big streamer. I don't watch his streams or anything like that. I know who he is, but like his what's his name on Twitch? Like Crank Gameplays or something like that. Like he's apparently like some big dude. But I met him in a game of Halo that we were playing with that we were doing with Chris Raygun, and this guy, his name's Ethan. He's from Maine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So we were able to talk about like Maine stuff, and one of the things we were talking about,
what's
like,
always interesting is people don't really like. A lot of people don't know shit about Maine, and it's like funny you can talk about it, and people know.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, we're talking about like this Maine stuff, and no one knows what we're talking about because, you know,
nobody ever comes here.
No one ever goes there or anything like that. But it was still like, it was really interesting because, like, you know, you can talk about like how every place in Maine is named after some other place in the world. They don't have
basically, yeah. For real, it
so it was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah. All right, so all my stuff is upgraded.
It's
pretty neat.
It's funny, like, I saw originally when you did one of those streams and you were like, oh yeah, we're doing a stream with Chris Raygun. I was like, that's so funny that, like, you did something with him, because I've been listening to a podcast that he does for a while with Colin Moriarty.
Yeah, I saw him, he retweeted something about it, and, like, I was like, oh, maybe I should check out that podcast, because I didn't...
It's Sacred Symbols. It's a podcast about PlayStation stuff, so obviously I'm a PlayStation guy, so... It's cool because they do like different topics and shit every week, whether it's like current events on what's going on with PlayStation, or they just talk about a random thing that has to do with PlayStation, maybe from the past. It'll be like, you know, they'll talk like about a specific game from the past and kind of cover it and stuff. But I definitely listen to it. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, it's like
they also did a video game.
I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Before I was playing Halo with him, like I didn't know. Like I basically got in there because I knew like one person, and they were like, "Oh, we need someone for Halo," and I was like, "All right, yeah, dude, I'm in. Let's do it." And so I get in there and I meet all these people. I don't know who they are, but like afterwards, I was like, I gotta go look at their content. Like I gotta go see, because obviously these people are out here like doing stuff. So like I feel like I should look at their stuff. And I like Chris Raygun stuff a lot. Like he's definitely got like a lot of kind of like the way he looks at things is very in line with how I look at things in terms of you know, games and stuff like that. But there was one thing where he was talking about how they need to take sprint out of Halo, because sprint in Halo Reach was like a thing you could pick up or have as part of a loadout, but it wasn't something that like everybody had. And so I liked it in Reach, but then he was talking about like, no, you know, in Halo 4 and 5 everybody has it and they got to take it out, and he has a whole video on why they need to take it out. And it's actually like he completely swayed me on it. I went from originally being like, dude, sprint, there's nothing wrong with sprint, just leave it in there, it's fine, to I watched this video and I'm like, oh, actually no, that shit's gotta go. Like I was like, by the time the video was done, I was like, yeah, that's gotta go. So
I remembered seeing it and I was like, wait, does he mean the Chris Raygun, like from Sacred Symbols?
Yeah.
It's like, it's the only person I know that goes by that name, so probably that guy. I was like, that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, we did a Halo thing recently where he was trying to get a specific achievement or something like that for the end of Halo 3, right?
Yeah. And your game has a lot of achievements for the collection. It's got like 700 something achievements.
Yeah, it's insane. So he's trying to get this specific, like, it was like a daily challenge or an achievement. I don't know which one it was, but he's trying to get it in Halo 3. And basically the thing is is in Halo 3 at the very end, the whole Halo's falling apart, like, or what, the thing that's firing is falling apart while you're on it, and you got to escape, and you're doing that classic, like, end of Halo driving in the Warthog thing, right? And so the challenge for this specific thing is you don't use the Warthog, you use a mongoose. And you have to do it on like legendary difficulty, so you're not armored at all, and everything can basically take you out by sneezing on you.
Yeah, just kill you immediately. And
so we're trying to get through this thing, and we keep getting flattened. Like, he's driving, and I'm like in the back. There's nothing I can do in the back, you know. There's like, I've got like a assault rifle. Like, even if I wasn't on a mongoose, it would still be a crappy weapon to have in the last level of the game. But whatever.
Right.
So you know, then we switch. He gets frustrated. He's like, nah, you know, we've done this like 20 times. And so we switch. He lets me drive, and we start making like real progress. And like our sphincters were clenched at the end. I put it in one of the chats at some point, the actual like final clip of us, you know,
getting it.
Yeah, but there was this one where we didn't know this would happen. The Sentinels are like those little floating things that shoot those concentrated beams. And apparently, if the Sentinels get taken out, they can kamikaze you. You know, not when they get taken out, but they can. And so we're like riding the edge of like the difficulty of the thing is like you have all these holes that are appearing in the terrain, and you have to swerve around them and all this other crap. And at some point, this one thing kamikazes us and like blindsides us, hits us and knocks us into this hole. Right. He loses his shit when that happens. And I was like, I'm sitting here just like, damn it. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I felt like it was my fault, but it really wasn't. Like, it wasn't my fault that this thing pulled this stunt and completely knocked us into this hole. Like, it wasn't my fault at all, but it was still like crazy how it went down. But I have the clip somewhere. I'll have to go find it because it's funny the way he just kind of like, nope, like, I'm not doing this anymore.
I'm done with this. Yeah,
like this is some bullshit. And he was just
never should have come here. I was gonna say the same to you, dumb bitch. See ya. Wait, you wearing heavy armor? Can I take your stuff?
He fought well. Jet on. Yes, off.
Those two deservedly robbed. Their arrogance had become insufferable.
Did I pick up Soul Cloak? I did pick up Soul Cloak.
I'm gonna go get the Dragon Stone so that I don't have to go back out here.
I just killed your dog. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna call the cops.
Oh no, please. Anything but that, I take it back. I'm sorry. Fortify health. Why not? Oh, my Fortify health's actually heals, so. Fortify Magicka also.
Health is increased. Oh, yeah, and then it also heals him.
Where's my...
Damn, where'd you go? I'm right here, idiot.
Damn, Daniel.
What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna slap you to death. Like that. You guys suck. Wish acrobatics was still a skill.
Yeah. In one of my past streams, they were... my wife was talking about it. She's like, she was like, yeah, just jumping everywhere I go to raise my athletics.
Yeah, I mean, I always took athletics as a major skill because it would encourage me to run everywhere rather than fast travel.
Yeah.
I really like that they had those skills, and when you got acrobatics up to 100, like, you jumped so high.
Yeah.
Like a lancer. Or a dragoon, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. Definitely want that gold ring. Gives me stuff to enchant.
Also, if you just go to fucking Coal Skegger mine, you can get a lot of gold, and then just craft it into gold rings.
Yeah. There's that transmute spell in vanilla Skyrim where you can take iron ore and turn it into gold ore, or into silver ore, and then silver ore into gold. One of the mods I have actually takes that spell out, because if the two were in the same playthrough, it'd be too overpowered. You know, they're like, oh, this mod's good and it gives you more immersion, but if it's coupled with this spell, it's game breaking. So I kind of appreciate that they did that, but I really miss having that spell.
Yeah, it was a good spell.
It's a good spell, and it's also one of the better spells for leveling Alteration. Alteration is kind of hard to level otherwise, because you only use Alteration spells, you know, once every so often. You don't use them a whole hell of a lot, so yeah. So normally the Dim Hollow Crypt thing, when you're going in here and fighting these vampires, you're supposed to be like stealthy and stuff, and I know that they're trying to like encourage you to sneak around because you're dealing with vampires, but I don't bother.
Trust me, I'm not being stealthy at all. Got my fists up, running through this place. I'm gonna watch this guy get himself killed by pulling this lever. Oh, darn it. I'm an idiot.
Womp womp.
Snake, whale.
Snake, whale. Zap your dumb ass.
Greed, thief, pickpocket increased to 21.
Where did that vampire go? I zapped her. I don't know where she went off to. Oh, there she is. Steal sword. Alright. Don't want the vampire armor because it's...
Fuck off, skeevers.
Yeah, you tell them.
Someone coming.
Maybe.
Somebody will be. Oh, what's up, big spider? Spider's actually kind of fucking me up. Not anymore, though. Hey, what's up, buddy? Suck, dude. Fuck you. Give me the claw, idiot.
Finally found another mage hood so I can disenchant it for that Magicka enchantment.
I always try to get as many of them as I can. Do I have magic, right? I should have healing.
Where's Soul Cloak? I don't have Soul Cloak in my favorites for some reason, like an idiot. Let's do a lightning rune. Oh, jeez. I always forget like how much crazy damage you can do with runes just by dropping them at someone's feet. I'm all super zappy right now. So I have a lightning cloak on and all this other stuff. What? What's down here? Ooh, some potions. Cool, cool. I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, there's those potions there, but you can't get to them. You have to have the telekinesis spell to get them. Alright, wasn't there something over here?
Nah, go back to sleep, Draugr.
Nothing to see here.
Oh, you missed the... Hold on, I want you to run over the trap. Come on. Run over this thing. Come on, come on, come on. Do it, do it, do it.
Do it, do it, do it.
Idiot. You too, come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
Was that the first
Yeah, it's like the fucking trap that swings with the spikes on it.
Yeah, I love that one.
I made it hit both of them and it flung them.
Yeah. They go flying, just ragdolling across the... It's always good.
I also wish unarmed was a skill in this game. Like, they kind of cut down how many skills there were in terms of combat. They were just like one-handed, two-handed,
yeah,
and archery, and that's it. It's like, man, and fucking Oblivion, the actual weapons mattered. Like, it was like blunt blades.
I think I have a steel crossbow now, don't I? I think I'm gonna grab my steel crossbow because my my iron one has a frost enchantment on it, and all vampires are like, they resist frost, so it's pointless to fire at them with it. Steel sword, steel, I think crossbow.
Your magic is low.
Actually, let's put the crossbow on favorites, and we'll take cold iron off of favorites for now. I also have Dawnbreaker. Yeah, okay. Let's use Dawnbreaker real quick. Where's that guy running off to? Just the explosion from using Dawnbreaker on a vampire is so ridiculous.
Yeah, Dawnbreaker's pretty gross against them.
I should have
fire damage is insane. Dawnbreaker's just good in general as a weapon.
Yeah, I should have upgraded Dawnbreaker before I left, but I totally forgot I had it actually. So, oopsie poopsie. Just down here in this crypt, exploding skeletons.
Just slapping them to death, dude.
Yeah. I need to put my soul cloak on so I can start pulling down these soul gems here.
So Bethesda's owned by Microsoft now. So.
Is it?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
So who knows what will happen with that?
When did that happen? Was that like, has that always been a thing?
No, it's pretty recent.
Oh, okay.
It's another one of those Xboxes, you know, acquiring a bunch of different studios to hopefully start making them games that'll actually compete with Sony studios.
Yeah.
Because, like, all they really got going for them is like, hey, man, we'll give you Game Pass for $1. Which they make it sound like it's a good deal. I mean, it's a good deal. But they make it sound like it's a deal that you have to get now. But Game Pass is always a fucking $1. So... or at least maybe for the entry of it or something, but it seems like it's always $1.
I just got a text from DoorDash saying they're about 8 minutes late.
They're coming up the road. You can hear them probably because everybody speeds on that road.
Just blasting up the road.
Like, oh, I didn't get a text. I can just hear their car.
Yeah.
To be fair, that road is just a straightaway road. It's also a pretty residential road.
Yeah. Do I have Soul Cloak on right now? I think I do.
Oh, there we go. I need to actually get like a shield spell, because just wearing gloves and like pants isn't really good armor.
No. You gotta get oak flesh or something.
Yeah. Did they even dash to the door? If they don't, then they're really missing out on the name of the business.
Oh, jeez. This guy's got some juice. It's a master vampire. Okay, we need Magicka restoration. Whew. Why do I have skooma?
I do have scuba, dude. You're not a Khajiit.
Yeah. Fortify health. Fortify block. I don't think I have any other. Ooh, let's go with a poison of paralysis here. We'll use Dawnbreaker for that. Poison of paralysis. Oh, he resisted it. Let's restore some potion of paralysis. Fortify block, carry weight, conjuration, destruction, fortify health. And then we want. I thought I had stamina. Yep, plentiful stamina.
Making stamina.
Just explode the master vampire. What was that? That was armor of claws? What is vampiric armor of claws? What does that do? Vampire armor of claws. Living foes that stay within 10 feet. Oh, okay. It's one of those. Alright.
Pretty cool looking armor, though.
Yeah. Yeah, the vampire armor is actually pretty sweet. Alright, so I just crushed that master vampire. And we're going down to Dim Hollow Cavern.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendar is stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me. I believe you, Vigil.
It's like the most I've watched a stream in like a month.
Is it?
Dude, I spend like 0 time on Twitch anymore.
I don't think
Alright, let's put on Soul Cloak, and we're going to put on Lightning Cloak. And then we're going to use this one.
Oh, I have to fight, I forgot. I have to fight this fucking Draugr Death Lord or whatever he's called. Steel Greatsword. Ring of Minor Death Hands. A ring that gives me better pickpocketing.
Yeah. Alright.
Wrap it up, B.
Alright.
Whoop this dude's ass real quick. Don't even have your weapon out, idiot.
It's my crossbow. There it is. Where'd she go? I know when vampires get low on health, they run away. They don't just, like, try to yield like normal NPCs do. They actually, like, actively run away.
Yeah, the pussies do.
This red vampire armor is pretty slick. I'm actually going to take that because I like it. It looks cool. I'll put it on a mannequin or something somewhere.
Looking to stare at the mannequins.
Because I'm lacking the stamina.
Lacking the stamina. Lacking the stamina while you're getting a divorce from Harrison Ford and I'm in a Porsche on the floorboards.
Alright, so before we go and, like, let Serana... Oh! Okay, I gotta kill a guy. But after that, before we let Serana out, we'll do a thing. Alright, where is...
Like Julie,
the spell
dude.
I'm looking for?
That's cool. Alright, all done with this place. Bleak Hollow.
Alright, here we go. Okay, so before we let Serana out, I'll save that for next time, and we'll get into the Serana stuff then, because she actually has, like, a fair amount of, like, dialogue options, so...
Yeah, she does. She really does.
Yeah, she's one of the better NPCs. So I'm gonna wrap up the stream here, and we'll jump into the Serana stuff right away on the next one. And I'm gonna go eat dinner because my food is here and I am starving. So I will see everybody who's in the chat later, and thank you for stopping by.